4 knockout stage, day 2, match 1. Both of these teams are going to be competing in a best of 5, and I'm excited to see where they take us. It's going to be my first time really watching TODAK, and also my first time watching RRQ HOSHI. So if there is any RRQ HOSHI fans out there, any TODAK fans out there, definitely drop your teams, rep your teams, and let me know who to watch out for. If they have any star players out there, I'll definitely be looking for them as well. So appreciate everybody tuning in all the way from Facebook and YouTube side of things. Thank you for being here today. And I'm excited to see what these teams bring. I've been trying to watch every single match of N4. That way we can learn all these teams and I can get down who my favorites are. And so far, I'm most impressed with 2 teams. I'm going to drop them. Echo, Philippines, nuts. Carl TZ on point. That is probably my #1 team. Followed close behind is TODAK Indonesia over there with Kyrie. So those are my 2 favorite teams so far. And I think one of them is going to take M4. I think it's going to be Echo. But if not, it'll be TODAK Indonesia for sure. But I can't count the Valley outs. We are North America. I'm hoping that they turn things around and are able to close it out and make their way through the lower bracket to go into the finals. So let me know what you guys think about the Valley so far. How well you think they've been performing. If there are any Valley fans out there, where you guys at in North America?
That's one of their most bans. Well, let's see here again. Carrie and Benedetta has been prior for RRQY. Skylar, he is.
Yeah, I've heard Skylar's name a lot, so we'll see how well Skylar plays. I'm excited to kind of watch Skylar as we progress through today's stream. He's going to be who I'm keeping my eye on, but if there's any other players for this, let me know.
Have that security for Skylar. And let's see, the draft, the chess match is about to commence.
Oh, honestly, I'm getting flashbacks from yesterday. One of the most exciting series was Echo and Team Hawk. Carrie being one of the game-changing heroes here. But let's find out.
Yeah, Carrie's been pretty cracked. Carrie's been very freaking cracked, bro.
The long-awaited Battle of the Fates. Keys to victory, first of all.
TODAK.
I love it.
Forbid Skylar from touching the sky.
Let's talk about the keys to
Oh,
victory
he's a Sky King too, like Kyrie, huh? Be kind, throw a cheese or 2 for baits. Let the moon shine in the midst of chaos. Yumski must cook up more delicious ganks. Some interesting breakdowns. Queen Venus, you're going to stick with Blacklist. Blacklist and Echo, okay. Some Filipino pride out there. I see you guys.
Be kind, throw a cheese or 2 as baits. Let the moon shine in the midst of chaos.
We got Dave on the desk too, man. Isn't that exciting?
The Malaysians just love to do this, right? I mean, throw a cheeser to Team Hawk, switching lanes. The Malaysian Chiku guys just flexible. But now, in a bit, let's talk about RRQ. What they need to do to beat TODAK, because I personally feel RRQ has an edge, right? History-wise, they are better. So let's see. Keys to victory for RRQ.
Oh yeah, history-wise, you're saying RRQ is better?
I'm curious to see what it's going to be exactly, because we're looking about like Yum's cooking up something delicious. Let's see what RRQ has been cooking up for themselves to prepare them for the upper brackets that people have been questioning whether or not they needed or were capable of making it.
Yeah, for RRQ's key to victory, always prepare for TODAK's signature split push. Anticipate counter draft from Mooks. Don't overthink, like yesterday. Don't wait for Chiku to ripe. Pick on him early. Albert must win the jungle showdown.
Ooh, I feel like Albert winning the jungle showdown is like every single time we see RRQ, that has to be a key to victory.
Exactly. I mean, Rival is such a raw player, Gideon. Very young as well. And Albert, he's young, but he has experience. So that's going to be a very...
Always prefer TODAK signature split push. Anticipate counter draft from Momox. Okay. Don't wait for Sidic to ripe. Pick on him early. Albert must win in the jungle showdown. So Albert's a nasty jungler, huh? That's what we're going to be looking out for today. Is there anybody that is thinking one of these 2 teams is going to win M4? What's up, Charlie? How you doing? Sneaking up on us?
That's what we want to hear. The audience prediction. Let's pull it on up, because no matter what we see, TODAK has gained their fans, but we're on home turf.
Let's take a look at all.
Yeah, they are in Indonesia, so them RRQ fans probably going crazy. But you know who the best Indonesian team is by far. That's definitely TODAK.
For sure. And I think, RRQ has...
What's up, Roxy City? Sneaking up on us.
And even even though the
Appreciate you being here.
are going to
Who's my
be
team?
here
I am
on
rooting for Echo Philippines #1, #2 Onik Indonesia. It's very close though. I'm a fan of both Kyrie and Carl Teasy.
They have more pressure though.
But I think I like Echo a little bit more, man.
They
But
are
Echo's having a hard time against Team Hack. It's looking a little
let's
shaky,
just
but they're able
start
to pull
the
through.
show,
So
shall we?
I can't wait for it, man.
What about you? Who's your
Every
team?
single
Sinigang?
time- Every single time I hear that call, I'm like, it's got to be draft. It's got to be draft. We always got something else to talk about here. But that's what we want to see when we hit this land of dawn. Let's talk about some of the first potential picks here. Are we expecting a little bit more meta side coming in from both of these teams, or are we starting to think, you know, beyond that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, currently in the entire
Man, I really want their
meta, there are a lot of
apparel,
characters
man.
you just have to consider
I
as
really
the
want to
first
get
big
some
priority,
jerseys from
right?
these teams.
Like Carry, like the Glue Monster, Joy, Kaja, Valentina Farmas, all those characters can counter or to be a nuisance to the in the entire game. So those pick can just be the first pick or on the
Same
bench
favorite
after.
as Echo Philippines. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's a man who knows the plan, baby. That's a man who knows the plan. I am from North America, so our team out there is the Valley. RSG still the underdogs, RSG Singapore. What's up, Charles? How you doing? Gio kind of buy a lot of stuff. Man, I've been trying to get G to see if he could get me something. I hope.
About to begin. Let's hear it. Show your support. Show your love in this best of 5. It's TODAK.
I would literally take some dope pictures in them too.
And immediately we are seeing
You need
the
a
first
team?
fans come through. The
What, a
choice
team to vote for
as
M4?
anticipated. Kaja coming in from RRQ,
I can give you a team to vote for M4. Vote on Echo Philippines. Or are you talking about for you competing in NA?
Shows they want to play something, maybe Claude, right? Because they want to make sure their marksman, the hyper carry, is protected. Here we go. We got Carry being banned away. Already Carry and 1-1, so not too many good goal lanes left. Actually, Beatrix and Claude can be considered. But at the same time, if you pick up those characters, you have also considered the counter-picking lane.
It's very interesting.
Dave on the
because
desk, I love it.
RRQ data has
Dave
shown
on
that
the
RRQ
desk.
likes that carry, but they realize they are second picks, so they will not gamble that
The signature
carry.
Cho
And
of Yahweh is
we don't have the
savage.
first pick, let's
Yeah,
disband that
it's
carry.
nuts.
But for their last
Yahweh's a
pick,
god.
Blue, also very, very
Hey, bro, who do you
powerful
predict
hero
wins
in
this
M4.
M4? I'm predicting 100%. Well, I would say 50-50, bro, honestly. Actually, you know what? I will know after
Let's not forget that TODAK actually has a draft strategy
the next
here.
phase for the knockout stages. And it's going to be between Onik and Echo.
RRQ are prepared for that.
I think it's going to be a battle between Kyrie and Carl Teasy. I think we're going to have a good glimpse of the finals between those two teams, and I'm expecting them to both still make it. Whether one of them gets down to the lower bracket or not, I think both of them are going to be in the grand finals, honestly. If not, top 3. Top 4, for sure. Onik, Indonesia, and Echo Philippines. But I would prefer if any team won the Valley, but I don't see it happening just because I'm from North America.
That's a really good point here.
But if it did, man, I would literally cry. Live on stream. You want me to cut all my hair? What do I got to do, guys, if the Valley wins? You let me know.
I don't feel like it has as much impact as it did before.
Valley's been having a hard game, though, man. Hard time. They won 1 against S11 Argentina, S11 Gaming. Then they lost over to Team Hack, and they lost to RRQ Akira over there from Brazil. Malaysian team and a Brazilian team kind of beat them out. And now we're seeing the other RRQ, Hoshi, Indonesia, played out against TODAK from Malaysia.
The game to TODAK here today. Very interesting. Right off the bat.
So I've heard good things about R7. I heard he was a godly XP lane. I heard he was a really good Esmeralda back in the day, too, so I'm going to be keeping my eye on him as well. Skylar, I heard some stuff about him, too. I've never really seen him play. So I guess he's their, what, their roam for RRQ Indonesia?
Gameplay and play style and say, yeah, all right.
TODAK Malaysia. TODAK's tough, man. They're good. What do you? Okay, so that's a good thing you said that, Edge of me. Would you guys say TODAK is better than Team Hawk or Team Hack? Which Malaysian team do you think is better? Even though Team Hack is the Malaysian champions for you guys, is what, Malaysian MPL out there? Who would you guys say is the better Malaysian team? I'm at the middle of the screen because I don't want you to miss out on the draft. Once the draft is over, I'll move to the bottom left. I just don't want to block off any of these picks so you guys can see what's going on. Don't want to miss nothing, you know what I mean, bro? TODAK for sure, in your opinion, Tice? TODAK's better, I guess. Okay. TODAK, a lot of TODAK. That's what I was thinking people were going to say as well.
yesterday from Echo and Team Hawk. Like, just diving into the
That's
enemy
okay.
backline.
So
This is
it's funny y'all say that, right?
today as well.
Whoever loses this match
We don't really see
goes
the
up
EX
against the
play
Valley
take so early,
tomorrow.
but not today.
And if they beat the Valley is knocked out of M4 and they come home. And that is one of my biggest worries, is for that to happen. And
Fun fact, it's Albert
I don't know. I feel like I would rather them go against RRQ Indonesia than TODAK, considering they got destroyed by Team Hack. And if TODAK's better than Team Hack, then I'd prefer the Valley to go up against RRQ Indonesia.
Lapu Lapu and Claude is going to be banned out.
Echo versus Blacklist Philippines. Okay. Yeah, it's some good fights, right? You talking about your MPL, huh?
All right, let's jump into the second part of the draft. We're seeing the Lapu Lapu as well as the
Oh, I'm voting the Philippines, baby. You kidding me? Bro, I literally am a Carl Teasy fan. Carl Teasy and the King of the Sky, Kyrie, baby. Well, Kyrie's Filipino. He just doesn't play in a Philippines team, you know? But he leads the way.
On the world stage.
Wow, speaking of veteran players,
Big fan, man. Big fan.
game from inside
But I think my favorite team so far, out of everything, from what I've seen, is definitely Echo Philippines. Mad respect.
So I want to see who win in
Mad
the
respect
NFL.
all the way from the draft, the versatility, the amount of junglers that Carl Teasy can pull out. He'll pull out the Fredrin. This man will pull out a Valentina. He'll pull out a Lancelot. He'll pull out a Ling. He'll pull out a Fanny. Bro, the man will pull anything out and make it work, you know? Yeah, I know Kyrie's Filipino. He just plays on an Indonesian team.
What do you think RRQ's gonna pick up next?
But, yeah, definitely impressed with their gameplay so far.
Becoming a little hotter now, the fact that, you know, you're up against Eve, and at the very least,
Speaking of Hayabusa, you do see him picked up on the side of TODAK. We got Popo and Koopa. Not something that we've really traditionally seen so far in M4. I think that might be the first Popo, correct me if I'm wrong, that has been in M4. Moon picking up that Eve. Okay. Fanny on Clay, though. That's going to be a problem for Moon. It's going to be a problem for Haya, too. And they got that Yuzong to going on Moon. I'm liking RQ Indonesia so far. And Albert on the Kadita. That's even worse for Moon. Moon is going to have a hard time on this Eve, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you.
And we're going to have Martis most likely in the EXP lane. Since Hayabusa is going to be
Nah, Martis is okay. I mean,
going to the jungle.
he's okay, but not...
Here's the thing, when you say 99%, every time I get flashbacks for MPL MY, it might not necessarily be it. We'll have to see at the very end. Ruby gets locked in as well. So you're telling me, I'm telling you, it's a little tough to say. Ruby could go into the smart position.
Ruby's going to be the Roam. No, Ruby's going to be Roam. It's going to be YZ XP. I don't like it. I don't.
Flexible, and you're right. Well, we'll see.
It's a lot of CC. It's a lot of control. Maybe Martis will be able to pull it off, but
last hero here for RRQ.
I don't know, man. At least they have somebody with a lot of CC. Two people, Martis and Ruby, with that mortar coils, and then also Ruby with the 3-part CC. It's going to be really good, but
Of course. Walk me through this gold lane matchup. What should we expect
Beatrix versus Popo?
And beyond after?
I mean, Popo and Koopa
Popo,
we
yeah.
don't really see much in the scrim practice before M4, but coming in Popo in the lane, I expect to play really aggressive because it does have the
Popo can play aggressive. Popo also can have vision on the bushes, so he doesn't have as much to worry about. Beatrix has a lot of versatility, a lot of different weapons to choose from. Can fight from afar, fight from close. But you're not going to really see Beatrix fight that close up, especially on a Popo and Koopa. So maybe needing to wait for a little bit of a rotation from, you know, Beatrix's team is probably what's going to happen. But I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I'm looking specifically.
I really want to see how Beatrix performs. But honestly, Popo being pulled out, that's kind of different, bro. It's the first Popo I've seen.
But who is excited for Elber on the Fanny, though, as we walk into game 1?
The problem with TODAK is that they'll mess around sometimes, even in tournaments, and it's kind of funny. So they like to troll a little bit, huh? Is that true?
RRQ, as we jump right into the land of dawn immediately. We are seeing purple buffs being started on. Rival actually opting not to, as he is going to be on this Martis. The Hayabusa has been flexed.
Wow, all right, Hayabusa, not right. What the
Hayabusa
heck is
gold lane.
on? Chiku guys on the Hayabusa in the gold lane with that high end
Popo
drive
XP.
and executes. What do you think about this, Ass Dave?
TODAK always surprises us.
Bro, these Malaysian teams do this a lot. Team Hack does the same thing when they swap gold and XP. They all do that, and it's crazy. It's like a Malaysian meta. The only team I ever see do that is Malaysia. It must be something common over there for their MPL. Martis almost had it level 4. He was about to clear them out. Martis jungle makes this look a little bit better. I thought it was going to be Martis XP, but now that it's Martis jungle, it's actually not looking too bad.
But TODAK in M4, it's actually them who has a 87%.
Yeah, it's super cool.
First blood rate, so that speaks volume. While TODAK is spawning, yeah, you want to play early game, let me play early game. As you know, Albert here is struggling almost 2 minutes in.
So R7, you got? Is there any R7 fans out there? He's a valid XP, right? Is there any player that I should be keeping my eye on between these two teams? Like anybody that's like kind of like super popular over there for you guys?
Yeah, but at the same time, look at
or any people that are fans of these teams?
And have more level 4 approaching this first turtle. Look at Rival is already getting on it. Bottom side though. Yep, they find the initial catch.
There goes R7. I talked about him. Oh my God! Shot Essence in the Black Dragon.
Now in trouble, flickering out of the way under the turret as Rival finds the King of Shore Sky Guardian. They're going to be locking him down, finding the trade immediately. A quick execute. Clay still holding on. He still has his ultimate. If they walk up too close, it could be danger for Rival.
Where's here comes Fanny though? Look at Albert.
And starting to walk down towards Turtle's side.
How's he gonna cut this?
As much as he can, but here he goes. Steel cables already.
Oh! That hurt my soul to see. What a play! Golly, all that CC in that burst.
Doesn't want to get involved anymore. There's just too many numbers as they back away.
RRQ,
That was nuts.
Lost the neutral objective, but they secured
that one hit hard, bro.
In total kill points, TODAK. Yeah,
I were pretty good though. Probably for M4, he's kind of nerfed. Don't know why, but he's still a killer. Okay. M4 is full of surprises. Yeah, hi. I know. A lot of wild things come out. Bro, we seen a Valentina jungle.
Waited for Albert to come in, and a beautiful execution of skill 2 to stop him mid-flight. When you can see Albert was going for Moon on the eve there.
Was that the I'm offended? Yeah, it was the I'm offended.
Fanny flying in, but not too
that was
fast.
Ruby who pulled him in.
Stop the Fanny in a mid-track.
Oh no, losing a purple buff as well. Not the end of the world for Martis at the very least.
Are you having a watch party in VC? No, I'm not. It's just gonna be on streaming through YouTube and Facebook.
Well, it seems like Chiku guys also
it's just so that way everybody can actually hear the game that's watching.
He might go crazy the next 2 minutes, but take a look at the mid side here.
They find the initial hit on towards Vin, but he's not the priority target.
Goes down the manipulation. Mortal Coils. Oh, Clay! The rough wild ways of Kaditas. Too much to handle. Oh my God, Momo screwed. Yep, there goes that shot essence up there by R7. I'm digging it. This is a good game. Explosive. Explosive. Well, I said I gotta pause after that one. Oh man. Literally nuts, bro.
Pick the Kadita, the Fanny, the Hilda, right? They dive, and the synchronization is beautiful, one after another. And you can see how patient the Kadita was to wait for the Eve to use the roll movement.
That was pretty cracked.
And that's when you dive in with a full combo. You don't have to use the petrify.
Looks disgusting on both sides, man, honestly. Malaysia's not that bad. I'm not even gonna front. Like, Malaysia's pretty freaking good, bro. If you guys had to rate your top regions, what would you guys say it would be? I'll have a guess what people would say. Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia. Where would y'all put North America? Where y'all putting us at, huh? Don't lie. Don't you lie to me. They're pretty lit too. Look at the crowd, man. It's packed. I'm going to M5. Just wait on it. I'm going to be in M5. I promise you. I'm going to manifest it. Looks so lit too. I want to go as a caster though. I want to be a caster on M5.
But for now, enjoy the chance coming out from the boys here in Jakarta. Shout out to y'all and yours.
You'll be casting all year until we get it.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna comment on the fans. It seems like they're excited. Are you guys excited for RRQ?
Bring Proxy with you.
Oh my
You
god.
got your answer.
And
You
Dees?
got
Wait,
your
who?
answer, but now
You
here
two
comes
Prim.
the
How do you know
drama.
Proxy?
This
Wait,
is gonna be
who
a
were you inside of
for
Discord?
Both sides is going to be a potential for. No, it's not a 4v.
Were you on Squad 0 or something?
Top side already chunking Chiku down, guys, down to half
There we go.
HP. Bin's going to be starting things off immediately on top of Yumski, but for how long? Clay
Bin?
still waiting for an opportunity.
GG's.
It's getting dicey here. R7 himself jumps.
That's what I
inside
said. That
his
Martyrs
teammate, but
jungle
it's too
kinda
late.
changed the
One
dynamic
goes
of their
down,
composition.
And now it's a 4v2. It's not looking good as purple buff is being invaded at the same time, but RRQ have the right idea, slowing this turtle as much as they can until reinforcements show up. The turtle is so low. Martyrs is able to secure it. Here comes Albert for the freaking data. Yumski is going to lock him down just enough. The cutthroat is able to find his neck. Now, Moon is
R7.
outnumbered. R7 is still chasing down Rival. Real world manipulation
This is
coming up
nuts.
a little late just to ensure that they secure the kill on towards R7 side. Mid lane, continue getting it.
Oh my God!
Over to Clay.
Well, there goes the mid lane turret.
Mid lane falls and RRQ.
Hilda's been
will
kinda
grab
commonly picked up as well.
another
Hilda's
lead.
been
Albert
kinda
here with the
disgusting
shoots,
lately.
with the cables as well. Is able to get out from that, but from that trade, we have learned that RRQ grabbing that mid lane turret, it's not looking good for TODAK.
Not, and also the Hayabusa switch to the EXP lane has not been paying them any dividends. You can see so far, just get absolutely decimated by the Hilda CC plus Beatrice. Beatrice is scaling up.
Moon has
hard.
now
Take
reached
a look
300
at Moon.
assists,
Moon
ranked
has
third
now
in the most
reached
assists in
300
M series.
assists,
Bro.
ranked number third in the most assists in M series.
What?
Who was it? Bro, Keyboy has 1,500. Keyboy has 1,500 assists.
Of the game.
Keyboy's a different breed, bro.
Clock here. Walk me through the potential fight. Wait, hold on. The catch out
we
the
go.
ban immediately. The Eye of Offended comes on through. Clay looking for an opportunity to jump into the middle of the fight, but the opportunity has closed. TODAK moves back. Snipe coming in for Skylark does not connect as they focus back on the waves.
RQ, they are now leading in economy here just by a bit. So what it says, TODAK, it is still.
Yeah, RQ's definitely leading. I mean, they took the mid lane. When you take that tier 1 turret in the mid, it opens up the map a lot to be able to gank and get some more rotations. And you're going to probably see RQ climb up on some more turrets. Not to mention, it's very hard for TODAK to kind of push out now with this composition. Look at the bottom side, though. You do see
You gotta pay
Albert
attention to
on the
RRQ's
rise,
face
going to
off.
go ahead and try and
Entire
take out
team,
Siku on that
the rest of the team- the
Haya.
rest of the team is dragging the attention of TODAK. You have
Told you,
Albert
called it.
farming and
Called it.
playing on the side. Not
Telling
only
the
is he
future.
skill Bob, he's able to find a pick here and there. This guy is absolutely popping off today.
Oh, he got Chiku on a really good timing while he's clearing the wave, and he didn't have the Oki Shadow.
Guys,
So really
is there any
nicely played.
Fanny gods out here? Because I had a
He's gonna
super
relieve a
big
lot of
Fanny
pressure on
question,
that
man.
back
And I've been
line.
waiting to see if this answer was answered. Why does some Fannies build Blade of Heptases first and other Fannies build Hunter Strike? What is the difference? Like, what makes you guys decide Hunter Strike or Blade of Heptases first?
No, he backs off. There's nothing much that he can do at this point, but the Malefic Roar purchase coming in from Chico going back into his lane. They have to calm down.
In hindsight, I thought it was really smart for that switch, but now I kind of don't see the point here. You have Hayabusa is so prio, but in the goal lane, but let's see it.
Wrong. Oh!
How much more damage can
He got it. Oh!
Finds the kill with Albert.
Here goes Albert.
Real one manipulation already comes
R7! R7!
Taken out by Skylar once again.
Bang, bang, bang. 3
Bro,
bodies in
3
the
for
lane
none.
on, and RRQ will expand their lead and
That's
space
Ghost to Zero?
with 70 seconds.
I'll reach out to him. I actually know Ghost to Zero.
Lord to be
Pretty
up.
cool dude.
RRQ started off slow and steady, and now
Heptas for the early game pick off. So I should always be going Hepta first then, right? Hunter farm and basic attack chasing Heptas for burst.
I mean, you gotta be worried about TODAK at this point because RRQ wins.
Oh, so like if I'm just trying to farm faster, I'm gonna get the Hunter first, right? Like if I have a composition, I know I'm not gonna be able to burst down that fast. I don't want to farm. Is that what it is? And if I just want to burst down the squishes, I'm gonna go 100% for the Heptases first, right?
It's gonna be a little too much indeed. Like, look at that. Yumski just eating it. He's
Then I need to
too
start
low.
building
He's
Heptases
got
a
to
lot
back
more.
off for now, but with this
Okay.
4.4K lead coming in
I was
from
always wondering
RRQ,
that. Thanks for that,
they
man,
win
honestly.
against this matchup against TODAK
Been asking so many
multiple
people that
times. They
question and
know
nobody
their
knew.
Habits, their even dirty little secrets.
This is what I feel like. I'm not sure, but
So guys, I gotta ask the question. So the loser of this series between TODAK and RRQ HOSHI, they're gonna go up against the Valley. Who do you guys think? Do you think the Valley has a chance of beating TODAK or RRQ HOSHI?
Nobody can really open vision. Nobody can really open bushes because RRQ now they're ahead.
Wait, is that you, Proxy? On YouTube?
Will be evident.
All right, let's see as they start the Lord right now. Chiku guys once again.
Oh! Albert is disgusting.
The map, spicy stuff, Albert. It may be his birthday, but right now the birthday boy ain't holding back his punches.
The birthday
Lord
boy, yeah.
with no issues whatsoever, and TODAK unable to walk up close.
Yes, what a play there from Albert. See, when you have Hayabusa silent, the biggest problem is right now he's forward.
When nature is picked up by Skylar. So Skylar's a marksman, okay. You think Skylar's better than Benny Cutie?
But in this case, the Hayabusa is kind of stuck in the side lane, so there's no surprises going to the RRQ side.
Personally, I want to speak to you, Dave, about this Hayabusa, right?
Clay's on point though with that Kadita.
You have many games. When should we expect this Hayabusa to really start popping off? And
Oh, that was you, Proxy. Okay. The Valley would still have a hard time against either, I think. Who do you think they'd have an easier time against? You think? I would say probably RRQ HOSHI, right? I don't know though, because RRQ HOSHI's putting TODAK on the back end so far. I don't know. Plus, they got a nasty Fanny. Is Siku a good Fanny player too, and a Link player? Does anybody know for TODAK?
Fanny built Dreadnought armor for Hayabusa Shadow Kill.
Hepta's more important than Hunter Strike if you're using Fanny. Fanny doesn't have mobility anyways because she can roam early. So Hepta is the most important item for Fanny in the early game pickoff since Albert uses high and dry. TODAK needs to go back to eating. Yeah. Not sure if I want to read that one.
7.7k deficit. This Lord is punching on through. Here we go. They find a hook onto Finn.
It's too aggressive.
Trying to make the play on towards Momo's side.
They're trying to close this out fast. Oh, Skylar. Oh, Albert finds a way to moon all the way to the back lane. Mage.
Already unleashed. Here comes Momo jumping into the middle of the fight.
Wait a second. R7, Black Dragon possibly going down.
Away, 2 members down.
Zoning it out for the tier 3 tower. Oh my goodness, RQ's looking good.
Extending the lead, but he's not done with it yet. Winds of Nature already.
Not gonna be able to get the kill.
And that doesn't
They're too
mean
grouped up.
anything. Chiku guys, unfortunately the OP Shadow Kill does not do much.
A good defense, but a better offense here shown by RRQ. They took the baser top side and they grabbed almost a 10,000 gold lead in economy. RRQ, they're disciplined. They see no objectives on the board, so they back off.
Yup, Yumski once again trying to open up the map, getting that information his team so desperately needs. Right
when I go to M4, I'm gonna dress up as Brody. I'm gonna be a Brody caster. I'm gonna go like this with a ponytail. You think I'll pull it off, guys? Does that look like Brody? This is the M5 Brody skin, all right?
Conceal play. Here we go.
They find it immediately. Going for the
I'm offended! Ruby taken out by Hilda Skylar, taking out Moon. Double kill takes out Hayabusa. The wipeout! Ah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Bro, they just ended, bro. That is a 13-minute game. 13-minute game. Indonesia, where you guys at? Where y'all at? Stand up, man. Stand up. I'm telling you, Indonesia and the Philippines is different, bro. Y'all just built different. That's crazy. That was crazy.
Why do you let Fanny out for Albert? You know, that is the biggest mistake.
They're done. On to the break. Golly.
Going to her base, diving. Usually we expect a step-by-step standard push.
That was brilliant, man. That was a good, solid game. Some good rotations, great synergy, prioritization, getting to the back lane. Albert going and taking out the Eve. Everybody's at the right place, right time. You did see R7 over there on the Yuzong, roaming around with the Black Dragon, waiting to drop down for potential pickoff, forcing them back into the base to take the tier 3 tower, the inhibitor on the top side. It was just right place at the right time for the entire team. That is some next level gameplay for sure.
I mean, Fanny, the composition from RRQ is just so mobile. If you really think
Yeah,
about
it is a very mobile composition. He's not lying on that.
As well. And TODAK,
He is not lying on that.
Withstand the pressure. They're out-rotated. They're out.
Golly, wait for Philippines. Oh, dude, I know, bro. Y'all realize, right? Echo Philippines is going up against Onik Indonesia. Who you guys got your money on? King of the Skies? Or are you going with Carl Teasy? Which one? Kyrie or Carl Teasy? You know, funny thing is Carl Teasy said his idol was Kyrie. Isn't that crazy? Bro, I honestly think that's gonna be the best game in M4. I really do. I really do. You going for Onik? Kyrie? Okay. I'm sticking with Echo. I'm sticking with Echo.
But aside from that, the battle bonus awaits for you on
Man.
the same day.
Oh, dude, that game's gonna be one of the most hype. Oh, you know what? Today though, Blacklist is going up against RRQ Akira. That is the team from Brazil, and they've been pretty good. They got a good XP laner. Takashi, man's been kind of dominating.
Free access to all heroes and loads of epic skins will be also available that very day. So save the date. Log
Kyrie?
in to the game on January 21st. Enjoy.
Dang, everybody going for Onik. Okay, there we go. Joseph with Echo. You know what's up. I think Echo too, bro. But we'll see, man. Honestly, that's two of my favorite teams fighting it out. It's gonna be nuts.
Because so far there's just a lot of moments, that could have
Dave looking sharp.
wrong for RRQ.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I have a lot to talk about this game, but I heard the analysts have something to say about the game as well.
That's a good point. With that being said, we're going to be throwing over to our beautiful,
Dave's pretty cool too, man. Really good
amazing
caster.
analyst sitting back on the
From the
second
Philippines,
floor
that's
here.
why? Is that why you voted?
Yeah,
I'm not
please
from the
show us
Philippines.
your thoughts.
I'm from North America, so.
Thank you very much. No one has called me beautiful before.
Do you guys have a favorite caster? Out of all these casters, who's your favorite?
Welcome to the analyst.
You got your favorite one? Got some Miracle fans out there, maybe some Leo, Naisu.
That was a crazy
LaFell,
game. Let's talk about the draft
Gideon,
first. LaFell, what do you think about the draft
Eterna.
from TODAK?
Yeah, what a way to start the day, right? And I heard, right, the casters, Gani, Gideon, as well as Assassin Dave talked a lot about it. The Hayabusa goal lane, I want to protect what TODAK is doing, right? Because we got to talk about the laning phase as well.
They got
as the
some
power
nice
spike.
suits,
the
man.
complete idea of this lane swap, putting the Hayabusa in the goal lane, is actually to win the mechanic fight between the Hayabusa as well as the Beatrix. If Jiku won,
Weezy's your fave? Appreciate you, my man. Yeah, I'm a caster too. You'll see me. You'll see me in there sooner or later. I do cast for the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy though, so every Monday through Thursday we host events for Mobile Legends North American teams.
But the fact that they could not win it, it means they couldn't
Carl, Kyrie's too good. He's like a combination of Carl Teasy and Wise. Oh snap! Dang. Both? That's a bull. He's that good? You're giving him two top junglers and saying he's them combined? Okay. Maybe that's why Carl Teasy paid homage to him and said that Kyrie's his idol.
From the opposite side from RRQ. So
I love Rafael as a caster. One word become 1,000 when he translates. Oh, okay. My favorite. Weezy, I appreciate you, Tice. Thanks so much, my man.
It wasn't enough because when I was looking at both of the game drafts, because of the adjustments of
Dude, I really wish I was there.
lack of damage in the early stages because of their choices. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the breakdown on the draft. Let's take a look at the item builds. Anything.
It looks so lit. I'll be in M5 though.
Especially LaFell. Anything from the side of.
What's up, PIMP? Pimp in the building over there on YouTube. How you doing? Catching some games. TODAK versus RRQ. RRQ with the early swift finish. 13 minutes in. Albert on the Fanny. R7 on the Yuzong. Too much to handle. That Hilda applying that pressure too. Dude should be a caster in NA. He's cool. What dude? What guy?
Play this in a position for mid lane.
You talking about Rafael?
Kadira will be played as a rogue.
Oh, Rafael's already in M4, right?
For full damage. Penetration boots into the Cloud of Destiny. You saw that there was a part in the game where he only spent what?
They got an amazing casting team out there, man. I've been casting, like I cast the official events for North America, so we're our MPLs. I'm an MPL caster for North America. And hopefully next time I'll be able to go out there. I'm gonna be putting in a lot more casting this year and kind of focusing on it. So hopefully I'll see me out there next time. Honestly, Echo versus Onyx is gonna be lit. I know. Honestly, saying this is gonna be the best game of M4. Blacklist versus RRQ Akira is gonna be pretty nice too. Do you guys think RRQ Akira is gonna get swept, or do you think they're gonna give him a hard time?
I like that point, Wolf, right? The way to cancel out that Eve right now is not to try.
Sorry, I mean, you are cool. You better prepare yourself for M5. Oh, every day. Every day I prepare for it. I cast all the time. I'm a play-by-play caster too, so I'll cast the mess out of something. I love Mobile Legends, man. Honestly, it's the first MOBA I've ever played, and just an amazing community, man. Shout out to everybody being here today. I love being able to watch all these matches and see my favorite teams compete too. I'm telling you, dude. I don't know. We're gonna do something special when RRQ and Onyx go. We're gonna probably do something very special on the stream. So definitely tune in for that.
And now let's take a look at the stats.
Yeah, looking at the stats right now, we can definitely.
I also think RRQ Akira can win. They're good, bro. Honestly, I think a lot of people underestimate them, and that's why a lot of people have been saying they think Blacklist is gonna 3-0 RRQ Akira. I don't think so, bro. I don't, but we'll see. So guys, if we have to rate junglers, right? Let's say this in theory: Kyrie, Kartizi, or Wise. Which one? 1 to 3. Who's the best being number 1, and who's the worst being number 3? Who you got?
They have been playing almost solo, if you think about it. Most particularly Albert. But that
yeah, Albert was pretty nuts on that Fanny.
Because what they wanted to do is to split the map.
They honestly though, they're not giving credit. Clay on that Kadita was putting in that work.
If they combine all the heroes together, maybe they can team fight against RRQ.
1 Kyrie, 2 Kartizi, 3 Wise. Yes, Kyrie can play also utility jungle. Wise can't play assassin. Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, actually no, I heard he used to be able to play like a nasty Ling, but he adjusted because of Venus's support method, and that's why he switched over to more of the tankier type meta. I wouldn't say he couldn't play assassin though, right? I think he just adjusted to his team. Wise, Kyrie, then Wise and Kartizi. Okay. All teams are already prepared on Blacklist. It's gonna be hard sweeping teams. Yeah.
I want to see for the second game.
Wise can play assassin jungle. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I heard he really could. I don't think he does because of the team comp. Well, hey, I'm gonna be excited nonetheless. I really want to see RRQ Akira versus them. I don't think it's gonna be a sweep though. I really don't. But a lot of people have been saying they think it will be so. Oh, it was Clay. Okay, they give Clay the credit. That man was nuts on the Kadita. Nuts on the Kadita.
78% kill participation, but what
he was at the right place at the right time. Hey, booster report.
Every single time Toda wants to
I go to black if they have a surprise draft. If not, RRQ Akira. Okay. Wise is best on team fights. He prioritizes on helping the team survive.
Repeat what I said about Clay earlier.
Okay.
He's very efficient. There was a 30-second window from him to go from
I want to say, was it Kartizi? Kartizi's more of a team type jungler too. Like he's able to provide and keep his team alive. Whereas I think somebody said Kyrie is just more of a generic, better overall jungler. Like for the role as a jungle. All right, next question. Benny Cutie or Oheb? Who's a better marksman? Who y'all going with? Skylar. I can actually throw them all 3 in there. Skylar, Benny Cutie, Oheb. 1, 2, or 3.
Just taking a look at the heat map, so what focusing on the bottom side, I'm pretty sure this is where the turtle is mostly there because that's one of the biggest objectives that Clay wants to do.
Yeah, Clay was all over there on the bottom side. Benny Cutie, man's carry nasty, right?
Yeah. Just eliminated the importance of the team fight, and TODAK
Benny Cutie got some nasty hair too, man. Oheb, Benny, and Skylar. Okay. Benny Cutie, Skylar, aggressive.
With the place with your
you think Oheb's better than Benny Cutie? Nunson Van over there on YouTube.
Hilda, you have so much vision already because you can roam around the map. That's right. And with that said, let's take a look at the highlights. What went really well? What is the moment when RRQ managed to overcome?
Albert picks up a kill on Ruby.
Usually when we casters say this, it usually means a bad thing. This is basically just a 1v1 all across the map.
Yeah.
But this is the one time where it's actually good. I kind of feel like when TODAK goes up against RRQ goes up
Chicken
against
is the
TODAK,
GOAT?
this is where they really shine. Where they
You a
really
chicken
show
fan?
their mechanical prowess. It's a
Valley?
lot of 1v1s going on, and I feel like a lot of the 1v1s are won because of R7, because of Clay, and then once
Oheb knows how to
what,
tide
two
over a
players,
3K
he's
goal
one-shotting
deficit. The
everyone.
other two
This
don't.
is,
Okay, so you're
complete
Oheb for
isolation play
everything
coming
else.
out
All
from
right.
RRQ.
Couple of
Sometimes
Ohebs
when
out
you
there
go
for
the
Nan as
1v1,
well.
Clay and Skylar were combined together, or it's Clay and R7. Sometimes it's just a pure 1v1 between what? Look at this. Look at this guy. Albert versus the majority of TODAK. So
That was a big conceal play.
isolation was the key for RRQ. And again,
Oh, that I'm offended was nuts, though. To pull him right back in there.
If you notice that very
Some
last
range,
one
bro.
with the play coming up from Yumski,
Is
right?
Moba Zane overrated? No, man, he's a good jungler. I don't think he's overrated. I think a lot of teams are willing to pick him up. Honestly, a lot of these teams have actually reached out to him to pick him
Go
up.
big or go home.
I've had personal conversations with Zane, like in person. Like
If someone makes the call, go for it. If you
he's been
second-guess
offered to
yourself,
join
it's
teams
pretty messy.
overseas,
So
but he
if
said
we
no
die, we
because
all
he
die.
doesn't know if he wants to continue progressing in North America and try and ride the NA wave and see if it can take out to like an NPL and ride that way, or if he wants to join one of these teams and further himself that way. But Zane's not an assassin jungler. I think that's where he'll kind of struggle. When you do go with your tier list of top junglers to lower junglers, his hero pool's not as deep
Like, this is almost-
jungle-wise as
I wouldn't be surprised if they
your
drafted
Kyrie,
a
your Carl
Maya
Teasy,
or even,
I
don't know, like,
even your Oheb,
for
you know?
Michael, honestly.
So I think that's where he'll have a little bit of a hard time, but like he's not. I wouldn't say he's overrated.
It's just randomized. There's like this one.
Honestly, I feel like he proved himself enough with M3. But you gotta look at a couple of factors. They have a new team. It's a different team than and different players in different roles than it was in M3. So it's a little different, man. Different dynamic.
That said, we're gonna throw it back to the Custos.
Burn gonna. Oh, that's the next question. So okay, Burnix Flash is going up against the Valley tomorrow. Best of 3. If they beat the Valley knocked out of M4. If the Valley beats them, Burnix Flash is knocked out of M4 as well. What do you guys think is going to happen if the Valley loses? Do you think the Valley will come back to North America, find a coach, and keep that team, or do you think they'll disband?
TikTok itself is happening right now, so you can participate in the cheer up.
Y'all forgetting Shroomy on the gold lane though?
By watching the M4 matches on TikTok and using the
Shroomy?
M4
I only know one Shroomy. Who's Shroomy?
to cheer for your favorite teams.
Man, it's dabbing in 4K.
As well as win a
Based on Benny Cutie's recent performance due to Super Scary as a goal. Oh yeah, dude. Benny Cutie carries, bro. Benny Cutie is literally nuts, bro. Every time he goes for a kill, he's always stacked with kills. It's either a double kill or a triple kill almost every single time.
Already up and available. Exclusive rewards like Beatrix, like Jason.
And better to have a coach, yeah.
I
Think so, too.
Beatrix figurine,
They can get a lot further with one.
Effect, recall effect, Avatar border, and trail effects awaits you. You can get all assist.
Who is a better jungler than Zane? You think so?
For free by completing tasks
Really?
too. So M4 support chests will also be available in
They need to get a coach? Yeah.
To get loads of M4 pass XP.
Yeah, they've been looking for one. It was honestly the Valley was formed a little late in the year, right? They were formed a little late. And they were looking for a coach. They just weren't able to get exactly what they needed prior to M4. But if they do stick together no matter what, after this, I think they will get one. But if they decide to disband, I don't know what's going to happen, man. We have good teams in NA that are not out here. Like, we have some really good teams. Heck, we're the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy, so for those who don't know, every Monday and through Thursday, we host tournament lobbies with teams compete and prepare for future events such as NA and PL, and we're currently helping teams get ready. And like, we cast all their games over on our Mobile Legends Scrim Academy YouTube channel, and dude, you should see some of the teams out there. It's pretty insane. Honestly, I feel like some of them could have came here and did really, really freaking good.
And you have the EX can actually go to the goal lane, just a little bit of swap, but
I would love to see the Valley go up against some of our top teams for the MLSA and see how they do.
Damage is actually quite good against a squishy assassin. Meanwhile, on the other side, even though Paul Walker
Moon's assassin is the same as Basics gold lane. Oh snap!
The Kida constantly roam towards the EXP side to make sure even a weaker lane is.
It will lessen the burden of the
well.
player
That's
side of analyzing
big
different
for
games. It's a good
RRQ.
point.
The adaptation into that match was absolutely insane. Now for TODAK.
Yo, RRQ HOSHI played that really well, man. They got a swift finish. TODAK has to be a little bit more careful.
Just did not meet the reality, right? They think having Hayabusa go into the goal lane.
You know what was impressive, though? The other Malaysian team, Team Hawk. Who did they just went against,
The effects are diminishing over time.
RRQ, or no, Team Hawk went against ONIC Indonesia, right? That's the matches that had just went on yesterday, I believe. And ONIC took 2 wins in a row. And then out of nowhere, Team Hawk was able to take 2 wins back and almost got a reverse sweep. So maybe we can expect a little bit out of Malaysia. You can't, even when their back's against the wall, man. They're very, very good at coming back.
As well as Yuzong just opening with that black dragon form.
I hope Zayn picks a damaged jungler. It's not going to pick an assassin. And if he does, the only assassin... Nah, I don't think it... We'll see. We'll see what he does. Honestly, I don't think the issue was Zayn. The issue was not Zayn in their losses. He did a phenomenal job in the jungle. I think the issue was, honestly, Chicken in the XP lane. It was Chicken in the XP lane. It was Hoon overextending in the mid lane in the beginning. And it was obviously their draft kind of hurt them a lot. But in terms of just jungling, Zayn was still keeping them in there with everything he could do. Like he was still getting neutral objectives over the teams he was going against, you know? It was upsetting though, because when they went against S11 Argentina, they destroyed them. So they looked really strong, and that was their first game for M4, and it was very promising. But then you saw them go against RRQ Akira is a totally different story. Totally different story. And Team Hack. I think Team Hack broke their like momentum, and then RRQ Akira just dominated with their momentum being shifted.
It's just a character that's so hard to deal with, especially once Glue grasps onto your back.
BTK never attempted to secure objectives. They always attempt to take and win team fights. The draft did not line up with the style they should have been doing. Okay. Basic didn't buy an early win in nature. Yeah, I seen that. You're talking about when Basic was going against the Claude, right? And he was carry. He went for the Thunderbelt. And then later in the game, he didn't build Athena's shield. I think I know what you're talking about. Is that what you're talking about, Nada?
Well, yeah, for context, they met in M1.
I'm gonna move myself so we can see the draft.
M2, but in M3, yeah, they meet again. And as for the history, TODAK has never won the match against RRQ.
Yeah, it's Ken. That's why they're like soulmates. They keep beating each other, and each time TODAK tries.
Fanny banned out, Joy banned out, Glue, not too bad. Carry 1-1, Kaja, I'm liking it. Yuzong possibly picked up. Could be Valentina.
Or could still be the Eve though.
Yeah, maybe
could be Yuzong too.
Eve is so versatile and so strong in the early game. Once you have the Eve, you can so
I don't know. I don't think they should first pick Eve.
Harass and poke the enemy lane. We frequently see good Eve players in the mid lane.
You do see it pick though sometimes first pick.
Mid lane away. You know, sometimes we usually see in the goal lane, right? The marksman violence. But in the mid lane with Eve, you can actually do something similar, especially when you have a tank that can zone the enemy mid lane away.
They took both power marksmans out too, the 1-1 and the carry. It's a really good draft so far. I'm liking it.
That's a huge plus for your team.
I agree with you.
Oh, I called it! Oh, I called it! Take me to M5! Take me to M5!
Now, I gotta ask you, Gideon.
I'm telling you! We know some things!
Hey man, I love to be the one to be like, yes, I'm usually the one that's confident about these things, but hey, I'm just going to hold my mouth shut for just a couple of seconds until I get some confirmation.
The Hilda, the Hilda. Hilda and the Eve.
Going to be locked in for the side of RRQ. It does feel that TODAK has kind of changed their direction in the draft, not just playing.
Let's go Claude. Just take Claude.
Especially when they're on blue side, which is rather strange. You would expect that from red.
Yeah, I mean, RRQ
Claude Kadita.
Definitely looking to play even more aggressive.
Claude Kadita, possibly.
Play aggressive. They're fighting aggression with aggression here.
TODAK need to ban Skylar's Beatrix. Oh, really?
They want to dive into her backline. They want to play really, really strong, really powerful in the early game. But RRQ is denying.
I think it's gonna be Claude Kadita.
Eve, last game they have Kadita, which kind of have a problem clearing wave. This time they're not gonna have that, right? Eve is one of the strongest early game characters in the entire game.
We'll see.
So it's gonna be shoving lane and going to your jungle along with Hilda's help. If finding
Claude and Cho. I knew it was gonna be Claude.
And that was Claude and Chow, a full dive come from TODAK.
Rather interesting. Okay, so the Cho,
Chow's
again,
not bad.
We don't know,
It's
we
a good
don't know
pick.
whether it's going to be like interchange between the support. For all we know, it could be jungle. But the Hayabusa getting locked in for the side. Dude, we're hearing a treat from RRQ.
It's just
Hayabusa's not bad
fast,
either.
Fast response from the side of RRQ. Very quick response.
What you think they take
Hayabusa picked up.
for jungle
He
for
does
TODAK?
not care, even though it has the Cho and the Claude, but it seems like Albert is still very much confident. Now,
Fanny would have a little bit of a hard time with the Hilda, but it could still work.
Just so Albert can pick up an assassin, they are trying
Ling
to
could still
deny
work.
TODAK
Kaj is off of
to
the
pick
board.
up that Hilda because it seems like
Maybe go an assassin
their
route.
game plan is to give Albert the assassins.
Look, that sounds like a really solid plan. Because I
see.
was thinking that, hey, it's Albert's birthday, but he's making me feel
Kaj
like
is
it's
one-dimensional.
our birthday watching with his gameplay.
They take out
absolutely,
Valentina.
The assassin one game after another. Just a very good show to watch because
I don't know if they'll pick. They could still pick up the Kadita, honestly. I think they might still pick up the Kadita. The Kadita combos really well with the Cho.
I know, same.
Having a different flavor.
There goes that
of
Beatrix
ice cream,
ban.
the assassin back to the meta is just absolutely
Respect to,
awesome watch.
Skylar.
Here comes the ban to Valentina. They're also going to ban Wave's character like Lilia or even Farsa, you know, just to make sure that Clay have a more room to maneuver.
What happened to Leslie being a good counter for Claude? Did that just stop being a thing?
So again, that direction we were
What do you
talking
think,
about
Clint?
changing for the side of TODAK really being implemented here.
I mean, it's quite clear that
Irithel?
RRQ, they are trying to limit the mid laners, the mages, like you said, Assassin Dave, as well as the TODAK.
What's up, Sode? How you doing? Sneaking up on us? In your stream league are things. In your streaming league, are there teams looking for player pools or already formulated team? We have a section where you can request, you can post your stats, and basically teams can hit you up if they want to pull you on their team. So we all have a section for solo players to find teams. We offer everything, man.
Quite a bit of choices available for
Everything.
the side of RRQ. They might not even go with a marksman because they're going for full dive as well. You know, it seems like they already have someone they need to protect, AK Clay on the Eve, right? And they have the Hilda to get vision all the time.
Leslie still
They can go
hurts,
with two
but
directions,
got kicked
actually.
out of the
Go
current
with
meta
something
because
really,
carries
really
Beatrix.
strong, just
Because
on
of
the
carry
right
Beatrix and
arrow, for
1-1?
example.
Okay.
Or they can just go with the marksman, have Hilda.
What you
get
think,
the
Irithel here then?
And Hayabusa bring Havoc to the other side. Then they go with Grok, a very strong, and this most likely gonna go to
XP,
lane, unless
yeah.
you're gonna see the Hayabusa
a Grok XP.
flex one more time.
Hayabusa flex, or maybe Hilda is the one that's going into the EXP lane like R7.
I mean, it
like,
could
you know
be.
what? They're playing wild. Let's go wild. But coming
I don't know about high
down
on a Claude. I don't know.
Of TODAK specifically, we're not entirely sure where they want to
I'm not sure.
towards just yet. And I feel like locking in the Xavier might be a bit of a bait pick because I think it scales too long with the composition that they have so far.
I prefer this Lilia over the Xavier
Yeah.
here for the side of TODAK, but it will.
I called it! Dude, I freaking called this whole draft! I called everybody on there!
Let me show my
Everybody on the side of TODAK. The whole entire draft. Except for Cho. But I didn't get I didn't pick the fifth person yet, but I called the Kadita, I called the Claude, I called the Yuzong, and I called the Ling.
Composition are you liking?
And I called the, bro,
I mean, they're both pretty dive.
I need to get back into coaching.
So,
I'm telling you.
come down to execution, really, right? Which tank
I love
can
it.
find the engage better? Is Hilda gonna find vision for Hayabusa to find a one-on-one?
Freaking
one-out
called
fix,
that, bro.
right? Or are we gonna see really good engages coming out from Chow? It's up
I
to the
love
team
their
of
draft right now. It's
execution
gonna be
after
nuts.
the draft. Those drafts
Oh,
are
yeah, I'm ready.
beautiful. They're
Oh,
very
right on the
fast,
money,
and
bro.
those have very little room for
Right on the
mistakes.
money.
If Eve get caught off, it's over. At the same time, if Claude get caught off, it's kind of over. So both sides.
You need to get a lottery ticket? I know, it's my lucky day.
Let's see whether this is going to
Let's see if they're as lucky though with this pick if they can pull it off.
Have made it up and towards the upper brackets, and TODAK, unfortunately, a score down, but they're looking to turn it all around here and even it up against the Kingdom. So let's jump into the land of dawn once again for game number 2.
There you go.
Will RRQ find another point? Or
They put Harith in the gold lane. Skylar's gonna run the Harith as a direct response for the Claude. It's gonna be an interesting match. I want to see how this kind of plays out.
It's quite even here, Assassinate. Mobility, power-wise, crowd control as well, but
A lot of mobility for the side of TODAK. Strong way to kind of even out the scoreboard. I think they can do it with this draft. I think they can do it with this draft, honestly. I think they'll get him.
To dominate the mid lane, but Vin was already asserting dominance in.
You hear them playing the drums?
He was 1 versus 3 early on into the blue side, getting
I think TODAK takes this game. Place your bets. What y'all think? With the draft so far, who you guys leaning more toward taking game 2? TODAK or RRQ HOSHI.
Chow, Yamski is now making a rotation to the top side, finding Hayabusa. It's more of a battle of the support at this point, but you can see Win is already level 2, where Chow is still stuck at level 1.
Yeah, it's a little.
Bro, I think just like their coach on their team. I'm telling you, man. I want to get back sometimes into coaching, and sometimes I miss it. Ooh. Hilda's going to have a huge problem invading with their composition. A huge problem. They're going to set her and burst her down easily.
Seems like both teams here trying to poke.
You think RQ still? Really? I think it's going to be TODAK, bro.
Momo needs to be very careful here.
It's an upscale battle right now for Clay. Like, they can easily get to him.
I mean, this is a tower dive right here, right?
Hilda can't really invade as much as she wants to. She's going to get melted, bro.
R7 is doing in lane. Because of the lane prior, he was zoning Momo away from the experience, and because of that, Win was getting so much more experience, such a huge lead against the Chow, against the corresponding opposition. And here we go, approaching
The Harris pick, great for team fights.
Already on standby.
Now, this could be
Looking
the
like Benny
difference
Cutie
maker.
out there.
Rush is already level 4 in comparison to Momo, who hasn't hit it just yet.
Yep.
So it's a wild charge compared to no Black Dragon form as of now, but Yumski going to be starting up the turtle. He knows the jungle is here. He spots out R7. Hilda immediately attacking rival, putting him too low to even contest for it. Bottom side, however, Chiku guys goes to the
Dang, already.
with a blazing duet. Already on Chrono Fisher, just enough.
Oh, the back door.
First blood, and back away.
The back. Oh, the wrong bush. What are you doing?
Yes, he is. Chiku, he finally takes it back. But Finn, he doesn't. He misses. Chiku guys is able to flicker on out
What
of
the-
there as rival has to
Bro,
back away.
is this dude blind?
Nobody took the turtle in that time.
He has the game sense, but he
What?
just misclicked
What
that
just
pass,
happened?
But yeah, I mean, rival has not.
He did he hit the minion? He attacked the minion?
Force, but now it seems like they are ready to set up.
I don't know,
the
Hilda
first
looking a little
solo
shaky.
RQ. Can they respond to this? Albert will not be able to reach there on time.
Yeah, both assassins are just farming right now, but look at Vance again.
Yo, somebody
finding
make sense of
a
what
lot
I just
vision
seen, please.
On Chow and everybody on the map, we know Ling was doing the turtle, but here we go. One thing I do want to mention, oh, the kick.
Really good kick so far away. The track into it.
Ooh, I told you that composition.
Momo
It's nuts, man. It's deadly.
It's not going to be in that fight, but Moon securing it. Moonatics out there.
He's laying on the
very
monkey.
happy.
Oh.
2 on the board so far, and instantly
Waiting for Dexter.
with the blazing duet to clear the wave. Getting a good chunk onto Skylar for now, but top side already attacked. Shot residue already keeping Momo alive for longer than he should be. RRQ have to back off.
It seems like TODAK in the first couple of minutes, they understand that they can go all in towards Vin. They can force and waste all resources to a roamer. Why? Because in the big picture, in the grand scheme of things,
So far, so good for TODAK. I mean, I think they're gonna win. This is a very nice composition. They don't have a direct answer for it. I really think they're gonna have an easier time with this one.
We'll see here. First 4 minutes, it's still
Especially in
TODAK
these
with
engagements.
1,000 gold lead.
Absolutely, you can see Chow finding those Way of Dragons, finding those decisive engages, and that might be the difference maker. Plus, Chow and Kadita is one of the most deadly combos
Yes,
in the entire
it
game.
is.
One
Not
kick,
to mention the Ling.
1 kill, and here we go. Let's take a look
Nuts.
at Chiku.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm just shocked. I didn't expect it to have the highest kill in M series. In total, 225 is very impressive, but now Vin is about to put his own statement as they dive onto the bottom side. Chiku guys with the blazing duet, the only shadow kill. The shield was not enough. He ends up going down. A successful dive coming in from RRQ, requiring 4 members to complete.
He is just trying to clear the wave, but he has to pay the price as well. Rival, though, a very good
So far, so good for TODAK.
from this guy
Keep it in there.
that he is able to find jungles, but anything stood out for you, Assassin Dave, from the emblems?
I mean, at this point, look, RRQ quickly turned table around. Even though
Emblems
early
are pretty
game, TODAK
generic on this
seemed
one.
like they had a more controlled,
Nothing
had more
really stands
decisive
out.
engagements.
High and dry, maybe on
That's
R7
what
instead of weapon
that's
mastery.
what RRQ is able to do. However, not only did they find kills, they're now having to pile onto the second turtle. Moving forward, if Haya and Harris going to skill up.
Hilda in and out, not greedy, never seen with my eyes before. Hilda can't really do anything. You get too greedy, she's gonna get bursted down. They have such a good dive, anti-dive composition. They can just set her.
Ahead of Albert, but instead they let it go through. They reset those waves. Moon getting attacked. Min continuing to harass. Chico coming in with the battle mirror image. He sees Clay. He knows this could be bad. And with no battle mirror image, it's better to just call it off as Skylar is just wrapping around and looking to proxy that wave.
It seems like, again, from the items here, Claude has not reached his power spike just yet. DHS only Golden Staff is on its way, but after that, I expect TODAK to be more active, to find more pickoffs. But take a look at that. Way of Dragon does not really connect, and do remember that Clay is on a flicker, not
Yeah, they're
on
about
a
to lose that
purifier.
tower. Look at that. Barely hanging on. Skylar can just breathe on that and take it down. There it goes.
Watson, the wild charge as well as Guardian's barrier doesn't connect it.
down.
All Moon finds his kill. R7 goes
goes.
down. Aspen is now on the run. Skylar with the Chrono
Yuzong, look at 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 Momo. Pay attention to Momo. Pay attention to Momo, baby. I told you. I told you. Don't play with him. Don't play. It was an amazing read.
But now that you've walked right into me, Shah Residue is going to proc once again. But look at
This is why I like their comp. This is why I like their comp. It's way better.
Finally getting the push.
What is going on? Momo is unstoppable. RRQ, they dominant, but R7 catches Chiku, and my goodness, it was a solo kill on towards the gold laner.
That's why high and dry do not disrespect the Grok.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
physical
don't
damage
disrespect the
Grok
Grok,
coming
baby.
off Online, and we mentioned it yesterday how disgusting this character can be once you get the core items like the Blade of Despair, like Blade of Haptic Cease. And R7 right now is popping off. He can one-shot a Claude at any time he wants, including Moon.
Momo, I know. Nuts.
Does this mean we're
Well.
expecting to see Winds of Nature first item build? Question mark?
Maybe, but Yumski on the other side already secured Dreadnought, so again, it will negate the damage from Albert and as well as Vin, also R7. But we are seeing now RQ setting up. Oh, Finker, take no.
Oh, Momo again. Stop Momo at all costs. Oh my God.
Source of damage. He's already found his killing spree. He finally dies to R7.
It doesn't matter. They got Moon, they got Siku, and they got Rival. They can still fight this.
2-for-2 trade. And now Rival once again in that 1v1.
Group up, stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up.
Over to the Turtle, forcing
Turtle got
him to
reset.
Take his quad shadow out of there. Skylar still wants as he
Ooh,
drops
Skylar, the back door.
Ooh! Dying before he could lay waste on the enemy jungle. Turtle falls into the hands of RRQ.
RRQ with the favorable trade. They got the neutral objective, and finding Moon was a very, very crucial kill. Now, 5-minute, 8-minute item checks. Assassinate what's going on.
Put this Harris
At
build
this
together.
point, his
I've been
team
wanting to
items
play
are
Harris for a
ramping
while.
up, have the Hunter Strike, going for the Blade of Despair. This guy's 1,000 gold ahead. Just a minute ago, he was about like a few hundred gold behind. So because one team fight, he's able to find those good kills and beautiful.
RQ comp starting to get nasty.
Right, hiding in the bush.
I think it's gonna pick up because they can actually
Here
clash
we
it out
go.
now.
Here comes the kick once again, but the real world manipulation as well as Chrono Fissure has been dropped. The Salmon Forest, can he get
I'm
out?
sorry, I'm still for
Skylar's
TODAK. Look at
alive,
this.
but it's a little too
Look at
late.
this.
Final 1-for-1 trade.
Zong hasn't even dropped yet. Petrified, dead.
And he's gone. And the quad channel onto Rival, securing his kill.
Oh!
Much damage. Unstoppable.
Golly, Hayabusa's on fire. Albert is a king.
3 trade in favor of RRQ.
It ain't over yet. Hold on.
Boy does it again, and now Momo in a 2v1
Albert's
situation
nickname's the
with
birthday
massive
boy.
disorder.
Oh!
Almost won that trade.
Man's a beast on the Yuzong.
And still protects
Man is a
tier 1.
beast.
Momo is absolute monster at this point. He is building damage. He just finished Hunter Strike. I mean, this guy, he's not going to play any defensive at all. He's going straight to your backline, trying to go for Clay. You can see Clay has one of the highest deaths right now. 3 deaths in the entire game.
Oh.
Clay, no. One shot.
Right before the instant
Quick,
replay.
quick, switch the screen. We can't have this. The instant replay already coming up, but look at this play. Oh my goodness. I mean, the fact that Momo was able to get away with so much is pretty incredible, but Albert is now hitting critical mass. We saw that one shot earlier. It's going to happen again.
I mean, at this point, right, RRQ, they are just having fun. It's not over though. It's Lord now has.
This is
RRQ
not the
looking
easiest
for
comp
a
to win
setup.
against, and RQ is doing a good job.
Rotations in the river
Yeah,
area.
Momo's nuts right now.
And TODAK smell this, because if they overextend RRQ, they will punish you. And as of now, the tempo and pacing has gone down slow.
No,
yet again.
you gotta give credit to TODAK for, despite the pressure,
they're
they're
right.
playing very tight and very close together. Oh, look at the team fight here in melee.
Oh, that's the problem with Hilda right now. They got a good comp against it. 5 deaths.
The Dragon, Albert jumping in with the quad shadows, but here comes Chiku, guys, with the blazing duet. Real world manipulation is out. Momo.
He ain't got. He's not that crazy.
It's too close to
Do not
the
drive
Momo
on that.
says hello.
Do not
His
dive
power
on that.
nature is going to deter Moon from getting any closer.
I told you, I really think Todak's gonna take this game. If Todak doesn't take this game, they're not taking the game 3. They have a very good comp to pull this off. Almost a perfect comp, in my opinion.
Todak will have a slight edge, but even so, RRQ, they are not letting this Lord for free.
No, back to what I was saying regarding TODAK, you gotta give them credit for playing so careful and so organized. The Chao Kadita combo has proven to be very effective. Every person they find is the kill. It's very brutal and deadly. That's including Vin, the tankiest character in the entire game right now. Even Vin have to respect this combo and play more safe at this point.
I think what I'm stressing about right now is
This is a really good series.
Hit by double
These teams are pretty good.
all the time, was still managing to hold out with the Xamn Force, and I just saw him purchase the concentrated energy. So, with this being said, let's see how this Lord situation is going to work, because the side lane's not falling into the favor of TODAK.
The way I see it, I mean, Yumski, he has 3 targets, right? Either Albert, Skylar, or Clay. But please keep in mind that Skylar has Purify, so that just eliminates from 3.
Yeah, but look
to
at
2.
R7 on the bottom
Albert
side.
had to catch, and Clay is perhaps the only viable target for Yumski to catch. Other than that, it's just, I guess it's not really relevant, but teamfight perhaps will go ensue now.
Yeah, again, as Assassin Dave mentioned, just really organized coming in from TODAK. They're really not pressing, forcing this. Oh, wait, Moon, Chiku are in prime position. Could they actually find the flank here as Momo is coming in with a Black Dragon form? No, RRQ take very safe paths back into their jungle here.
Good read from RRQ.
Moon is the plan, has been dropped a rival, making his way down to the bot side to get some more pressure.
And that's the power of Link, right? Like when it's in a stall, when a stalemate, Link can always go to the side and split push. But
Look at Ling, they see Ling's on the bottom.
advantage of the split push and starting the Lord.
It's
Not
already
gonna
getting
get it.
low. Real world
Let's just give
manipulation
it
is
to him.
down. Kadito uses the rough way. Albert's towards the Lord. Momo is going to initiate the fight. He's in there. Oh, he didn't even proc the shot rescue. He ends up dying. Albert has
Oh! They're beating the drums.
It's just enough to secure the kill. Rival unable to get Albert, who's already in purple buff side. Rival.
Ooh, winner trench in.
Find this kill. Yes, he can. Gets one.
Oh my God! This dude is a crazy dude. Rival is nuts.
The last man standing.
Man, it's nuts.
For TODAK, even though neutral objective
Bro,
was in the hands of the Kings
that
of
was
Kings,
next
they managed
level.
to have some slight compensation. Let's
Oh
see
my
what this
goodness, I
Lord
can't even.
can RRQ
Uh-oh.
break it.
Oh!
Is still a 4-move.
Grade
Oh
A.
my goodness, I can't believe
Grade
it. What
A.
AP. I guess that's a message to the rest of them. Is he going to do it
There
one
we
more
go.
time? Momo this time. He can take the damage.
The
With
birthday
Lord
boy
already
trying to
pushing
come in
down
for the
towards
finish.
bottom side. The waves are in trouble as Momo is willing to give his life up for higher. Albert now in trouble as rival.
Ooh! Ooh!
Killing spree on the bottom side. Momo's still alive. Lazy Duet already down.
TODAK looking
That
strong.
is going to be that Lord push.
TODAK has equalized. Take a look at the goal lead now. It's basically
Golly.
0. And RRQ, they have the advantage space-wise, but economy is just a balanced game. Assassin Dave, what do you think?
Just now it's more of the game for the team for RRQ to lose, because I mean the Hayabusa really play a little bit too aggressive, right? Using every single skill possible just to force out Momo's skill, Momo's ultimate, when no teammates nearby. So Ling really just take advantage of that, got him low, and forced the ultimate off and finish off the kill. That turned everything around, because then his teammate found himself alone, easy double kill, go to the pocket.
RQ's hanging in there though, but
Just
man, that was a good engagement
Hayabusa
from
is
TODAK to respond.
4,000 gold ahead. Elber is
TODAK
dominating
is
this game.
nuts, bro.
I mean, take a
The
look
Valley
at
in for some
Harris
trouble
and
if they go
Claude,
against
right?
TODAK.
Goal laners here. Claude building Athena as well, so he has some respect towards Harith, towards Eve as well. On the other side, it's just full attack for the Harith.
I mean, it's This has been
Damage
a very
Grok,
even
then
game
they're
for
trying to
some
create
time.
meta,
I
or-
don't know whether it's the Malaysian staple to really drag this game out against the Indonesians so far, or even the Filipinos. But looking at the Lord advantage, unfortunately, they ended up losing a bit of gold here overall because of the deaths they gave over. But now Moon in trouble. Finn having plenty of damage
Yeah, he has
here,
to ult
but he's
out of
gonna be
that.
using the rough waves to gain his health back up. Is it enough? No! He doesn't get his health back! And Rival even committing onto Skylar.
Not a
Two
good
ultimates
push.
down, and Moon already dead. The mid lane in trouble.
Oh, R7 flicker wild charge.
Now Momo turns it around. Get his team out of there. We need to reset.
No casualties except Moon. He has to pay the price while the Lord now is up.
That was quick.
5v4. Will they commit to this? TODAK will not give this freely. Let's see the execution.
Here we
We're
go.
Dragon.
Yep, they already used Way of the Dragon to find one. Albert already jumping in.
Shadow kill.
Shadow kill. Momo's in trouble. He's already gone. Salmon force pop. And that's even Yumski in the back line. Bin may be dead, but it's a little too late. Can
dead.
Rival pull
No,
this
I can't
through
get out of that.
after his immortality? But
Oh, winter truncheon. Oh, oh.
the damage has been done. A 3-for-2 trade in favor of RRQ.
Bro, these teams are explosive.
They won that war, but at what cost? They are low. They will not be able to find the Lord in time. And TODAK
go.
with that play. Uh-oh, challenge force popped.
Oh, Skylar.
He's
Oh,
dead.
he just soloed Chiku.
Oh, no, he did
What
not.
the heck?
No, he did not.
Unfortunate timing, especially when you're used to using your Battle Airman. Moon tries for the one shot. He tried his best to steal the Lord.
Good try.
But Albert is
That was a good
feeling
try.
it today. He does not miss.
Look at this KDA 11-2 and 3. I mean, both assassins play
Albert's
on their
looking
line,
strong,
and
bro.
Ling is saving grace
Ling
right
is
now
too.
for Team TODAK in this game as well.
This is the
Finding
problem,
this
like,
fight,
what we don't really have in
once
NA is assassins like this. Not to,
after
it was
another.
hard to
So
come
here
by.
we
I
go,
wouldn't say we
Lord
don't
on the
have them.
side. Let's see this execution on wave syncing.
Things are not looking good here. Rival securing that EHS, but is it too late? With the Lord marching bot side, RRQ will grab the advantage here at the jumbos of TODAK. But remember, this is already the Luminous Lord, so perhaps if TODAK makes a mistake.
Dang, TODAK on the
RRQ
back end.
can
Look how
end the
fast
game.
Lord is running. What in the world?
But now with the waves
Why
already
is Lord so
running,
fast?
looking for a flank, looking for
Bro, what the-
opportunities. Magic Sentry as well.
the fastest
So
Lord I
working
think I've ever
on
seen.
Towards the orange, but
Win.
Finn is just chunking down.
Man, zip down that map.
To solo him as well.
Lanes are synced. They still are on the tier 2 on the top side, so it won't be. They might not be able to close it out. Nah, they can't close this out.
In some trouble. He's got no way to escape. Oh my God! Look at the secure Finn's points. Gets him out of there. Places the way for the back line.
Oh, Shiku going all in. Oh, Moon!
He's got nothing left. Play with
Close.
1 HP. Walk
R7.
1 for 1. Momo for Vin as TODAK will hang on for another day. But take a look at the base turret and bot side. It's down. Take a
Yeah,
look
they
at
didn't
the
crack
mid
their
side,
base.
practically down. And if we take a look at the players' gold here, top 3 Assassin Dave is Albert and Skylar.
Albert and Rival going toe-to-toe right here with the total farm. Seems like Rival is really doing a
TODAK really
fantastic
just
job
needs to
keeping
target
the
him.
farm despite the pressure on their team. But really look at a map. The mini-map is what's important right now. Entire map is
It's literally
in
nuts,
favor
man.
of RRQ. It's
literally nuts.
They have 3 high ground towers and 2 tier 2 towers, whereas TODAK's practically down to 1. So the next push, if they get the Lord, get the pressure on the bottom side, and that might just be the game, the match point for RRQ.
All right, it's about neck and neck. I feel like the next engagement is going to determine who wins this, honestly. Lord spawning in 30 seconds. It's going to be a Lord fight. Maybe a pick-off. They can get a pick-off. If they don't, it will be a 5v5 fight to finish this out.
Maybe. I mean, Immortalities and Winter Truncheon, they are crucial at this stage. Remember, Gideon, 20-minute mark. Yumski, about a brute force, perhaps to add more movement speed. But again, with the composition, it's just, yeah, he needs to target Clan. Mid-turret will fall. Now, Lord will be up in the next 5 seconds. Will TODAK? TODAK has to contest this.
Not sharp there, unfortunately, but let's see how they set this up. RRQ. Once again, you're expecting Bin to open up the map. Yumski as well, playing the exact same role. Can they contest this? R7 actually getting a good chunk onto the back, like he knows everybody's in the mid lane. So now RRQ is one up. Yumski hitting the third hit of G-Kun. No, good knock up for now, but that doesn't really change the game. Moon looking for the flank, looking for an opportunity, but RRQ wants to finish this in one felled swoop. So they have to play it slow. They have to think. They have to push out the mid lane as Chiku guys and Moon continue to do so here. It's slow, but the Lord is getting lower by the second, and Momo gonna force the situation. Chiku out of the fight. Rival out of the fight, but down by bot lane. We see TODAK on the run. They've lost one of their members, and now they have no conditions to actually contest this Lord. They're out of here, but Albert doesn't want to give this up just yet. Did he notice? Yes, he does. He sees Kadena.
Yo, Rival's out. That's huge.
To get on away quickly. Something must be done.
Oh, they messed up. TODAK fumbled. Oh.
So far, but Momo trying his best to protect him. Yumski should be able to die, but the blazing duet comes out to no avail. Skylar still holding on with his Aven Force, and that is gonna be it. Another slowly but surely one more falls, trading evenly 2 for 2. Chiku's still alive.
The Kings of Kings, they had shown their statement here in game 2.
Dude,
this
is literally insane.
They are looking for an end. TODAK.
They got one final defense. They got to hold off a Luminous Lord and
Things are looking bleak.
4 members. Wait a minute.
Let's see. They're going to force the initiation again with this Aven Force already being
They overextended. I think Momo can get the kill. Oh, Skylar with the last minute winner truncheon. Wow, that was perfect. That was perfect, bro.
Now with 5 men with the Lord now, let's see. 6v5 RRQ.
R7 in the middle.
Oh, he's done. R7's done.
Just gotten out of
Oh,
there.
R7 just teleported.
Already with the quad shadows, he's out of there. Okay, shadow kill.
Bro, this is crazy.
With the wave.
They are cooking.
Got all the inhibitor turrets, all the gold.
Use the winner truncheon and bought immortality while he was using it. Man, slick.
5 minutes. It seems like Assassin Dave, what can you read?
Man is slick on Skylar.
Fantastic defense, actually. Losing when proven to be the crucial element for RQ9 would end the game right there. But again,
No, he didn't buy immortality. What did he switch it for?
TODAK's vulnerable. RRQ, what it can simply do is just sink in the wave in unison, have all 3 super wave crash in the base at the same time, and try it one more time. Because at this point, Hilda is gonna be very, very tanky in the front, right? He's not really afraid of the one shot.
Oh my god, this is so good, bro.
Anymore. And you can see everybody. Let's see how many immortality we have on both sides. You see my rival has it on Team TODAK. We also have Cho has it as well. There's 2 immortality versus 1 immortality come from RRQ. This is actually pretty risky for Tower Dive.
Yeah, it was out earlier. Maybe he sold it again. Oh, okay.
In my eyes is Grok. R7 building 2 BODs and also respecting with the magic power for Moon. He builds also that Athena. Now it's just a matter of patience here.
Neck and neck still.
I don't think
Dude, they're so close. It's insane micro.
4 minutes, your death timer is like almost 70 at this point.
I think it's already 70 seconds.
70 seconds. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Lord advantage from the previous one. Only 1,000 earned, but so far with no inhibitor turrets, TODAK at the disadvantage and has to continuously just maintain, do the housekeeping of these waves.
Yep. The goal difference at this point is not really important. What's important is how many immortality, how many lives do you have. 1 more immortality equals to like 1 extra player. You can kind of like that. And in this case, TODAK, the reason why they're doing such a good defense is because they have so much immortality coming up. And here's a last Lord. Whoever positioned better for this one is gonna be the winner of this game. To be honest, even though TODAK is looking like they're really, really behind on macro side on the minimap, but if they're able to win this fight,
Link can backdoor this. He can backdoor. No, he can't. No, he can't. Never mind. Grok's down there. They expected it. He has to cut. You have to cut to the Lord.
R7 holding down towards that bottom side, making sure that they're going to start this push.
Oh, got reset.
Smart moves. They understand this Lord is not going to be as important for them compared to TODAK, but now R7 in some trouble. He's going to back away. Two-Bladed Despair is more than enough with the passive, calling in for the rest of his team.
Dude.
He wants it. They want it. He's going to be running on forward. You guys doesn't have the battle mirror images. Skylar is going to be dropping down. That's happening.
Oh, wow, the counterplay. Yuzong, go join the... Oh.
What can they do? RRQ is
They're screwed.
opening it up, and Yumski and Moon just trying to slow them down to buy any time possible for Jiku to get back up.
Oh, the timing. RRQ now, Moon sets someone. Listen.
Oh, Moon's done.
Oh, he has
Oh, oh,
And the damage. Clay will secure the kill.
Bad move.
The Salmon Force is just way
They
too
should have
much.
just
Comes
took
off
their
the
chances
cooldown
and fought it
way
at
too
Lord.
fast.
This is the pressure's on TODAK, and RRQ knows that better than anyone else, right? They're playing this really, really patiently. We'll have to do
This
the
game.
more. And speaking of that top side,
100% game.
kill coming up.
Well played to RRQ. The guerrilla warfare is too good as Rival ends up falling to the hands of the kingdom as they slowly close on in. No Lord, no problem. We've got the minions, and now we're running on through. Momo has to fall. Immortality falls
Nah,
on
there's
through
nothing they can do
free, but
this
it
game.
doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, RRQ HOSHI takes game number 2. GG, well played.
That was crazy.
It's gonna be 2
That was a good one.
for RRQ.
Why team fight when you fight alone?
Are at match point.
R7, man, he was the bait. They fell for it. They all rushed in, used a lot of utility. Once they seen all those ultimates popped on R7, that's when R7's team, RRQ, rushed in to take the fight. They killed the marksman as soon as they took Claude out. Pretty much it. Yeah, TODAK's not going to win. They're about to get swept. If they couldn't pull that one off, I don't think they're going to. That was like a beautiful draft they had, too. And not to be able to pull it off, that just speaks a lot about RRQ Hoshi's style. I don't know. People are saying RRQ Akira is better than Hoshi. I don't. Bro, honestly, after seeing that, I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're a little bit better micro-wise than RRQ Akira. Their micro just looked a little tighter to me. But I don't actually know. I can't say that. I don't know. They're both good, bro. I really don't know which RRQ is better. But that was impressive.
He's getting the draft he wants. He's getting the vision. I mean,
yeah, they are in Indonesia.
Unstoppable.
It's just pure entertainment to watch Game 1 on Albert on a Fanny and Game 2 Albert on a Hayabusa, and he's just so good that it's just hard for TODAK. Sure, they got glimpses for a comeback, but it's just all discipline from not just Albert.
So they gotta win the next one or they're gonna get swept.
Similar to Game 1, they are playing as a unit.
And on top of that, I gotta say, Rival is putting up a fight as well. He's really living up to the name.
True.
Rival.
Boy, he really is living up to his name. I don't know. I've been readjusting my tides 6-7 times because this game has been so intense. I'm sweating up here.
They make me want to go buy a suit, man. I really want to go to the M Series. Feel like a dream come true.
So far, 2-0 match point coming in from RRQ. I don't know, but this is looking like a really tough game from TODAK. But was it the draft that was an issue? Like it eventually felt like Harith completely dominated this quad.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's just really hard for Claude to kill this type of character, but a lot of sustain, a lot of damage, and obviously turnaround potential. You have no.
It was close though. It was close. I feel like it was just a misread on where they needed to rotate to at the end. I don't think they should have prioritized trying to go into the lane with R7. I think that was the issue.
Of events and rewards up for grabs in game. First off, complete battle task in the game on January 21 to get a skin choice chest. You can then choose the skin you like most.
I think I need to practice Harith from now on. Yeah, me too.
Battle bonus awaits
You and me
on
both.
the same day. Play matches and you'll
Got a
get
Claude,
team
put that Harith in there,
protection
baby.
For 3 matches. Double
They
star
take the
racing
carry
points,
out.
double protection points and double EXP.
Oh yeah, Gil was nasty on Harith. I bet he's probably loving it now. What's up, Ernesto? How you doing? Where's Aiko? He's out there. He's in the crowd watching. He's probably live. What team do I support? Echo Philippines #1 and Onyx Indonesia #2. What about you? Who are you going for? BG? Who are you going for? Dar Frizz as well?
said it perfectly, and honestly, a coincidence just doubles upon doubles. RRQ winning 2 games, and even Battle Night passes happening. With that being said, honestly, this game could have gone both ways, but what are the difference makers? What are the decisions being made to set them apart from the boys and men? Let's throw it over to our analyst. Please take it away.
Thank you very much, Gideon. Man, if you're adjusting your tie up there, can you imagine the heat, the excitement, and the energy from the crowd stands? It's crazy. Once again, my name is Jay, joining me right here, the brightest mind, Wolf, and of course, the brightest mind, LaFell. That was crazy of a series, right, LaFell?
That was crazy, and I gotta say, man, as
LaFell's one of my favorite
watching the
casters.
game, dude, I love my
He's
job.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
can
love
read
my
people's
job,
energy, and he seems
I do
really
not
nice.
envy the job of the observer because there's so many fights going all across the map. We even saw about to go into instant replay, and then Chico got one-shotted. And the thing is, it was a game of cat and mouse. Thought I was really trying to put RQ through the ringer. It's like, we're here, no, we're here, no, we're here. But RQ always knows where they're gonna go and catches up to them.
That was well said. It was pretty much a game of cat and mouse
You saw
at
that
the end.
TODAK was really fighting for everything that they got. I mean,
So that's
even
Wolf,
Chico
right?
was
That's the
trying
guy's
to make
name?
cheeky plays, even with
Analyst?
away, but he gets
Philippines
caught
analyst,
by
Wolf,
so many
right?
of the members
In the mid?
of Team RRQ. RRQ was just really anchored in this game. They know how to, they know their win condition, number one, and they know how to execute and reach that win condition. Man, RRQ super on form here. Let's take a look at the items. Anything that popped up to you, Wolf? Yeah, definitely the win condition for TODAK is to let Chico guys farm and let Rival farm. And then eventually, come the late game, combine them together with both the Kirita as well as the Yuzhong so that they can play their team fight. For RRQ, they want to make sure that during their ultimates, the Zaman...
So what, Blade of Heptacy's first item on Grok?
They have to make the kills out of
Is that what people are running? Blade of Heptacy's and Blade of Despair? Double Blade of Despair. Golly.
That is where chaos starts.
Strongest team, in my opinion,
Number one
is
the thing that made TODAK
Echo
able to get
Philippines,
kills was actually the winter trunks
and then
because
Onik Indonesia. I don't know if who I can really say is stronger between both of
you
them.
were able to survive the burst.
But I think they're the strongest right now.
Prioritize your build, the more physical attack that you have, the more defense that you have. So one item equates to 2, not only damage but also
Who would you guys go for? If you had to say, Marvin, who's your strongest team?
Suddenly put it in the XP lane, knowing that TODAK already picked up the Claude. Claude is the strongest like marksman after both Beatrix. Oh, so not both.
Yeah.
That was a 26-minute game. It was a long game.
Claude is the next big thing. And that's where the Grok really shines.
Both are insanely strong. It's hard to choose. I'm going to pick Echo Philippines and Blacklist. Dang, you don't even pick Onik at all? You think Blacklist is better than Onik, Indonesia? I don't think so. I think Blacklist, I'd place Blacklist third, bro. Honestly, I think Echo's better than Blacklist, and I think Onik is better than Blacklist. We'll see, though.
But Skylar in this game, 122,000 damage, and
I never really got to watch Blacklist as much, though, so I mean,
I feel like
I'll see. We'll see how they play. They play today. They go up against RQ Akira. So, we'll be tuned into that, and I'll be able to get a better opinion on how I feel about Blacklist so far. Didn't they have a hard time in group stage, though?
But the way that RQ utilized it and protected this Harith, as well as the fact that Harith has a little...
Bro, they literally go Hilda, and then they'll run like a tank. They'll always run the Grok and the XP. Like, it's a genius play. But I liked the draft, though. I really liked TODAK's draft on this one, and I don't think they had a bad ban. I think the bans made sense, bro. I just think they made a bad decision at the end, and that's what cost them. And honestly, it's like, it's just decision making at the end of the day in these engagements, and that's what they're losing on, is the last minute choices when their backs are against the wall. And I think the side of RQ just does it a little bit better.
likes to do the lane roja, right? You think I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go somewhere
Because
else.
TODAK was on point. Let's not act like, bro, TODAK was dominating in the beginning. And then they were able to turn things around a little bit. It was a little bit of a cat and mouse, and at the end they just made that one mistake, and it was costly. Marksman got picked off. When he got picked off, threw off the rotation, threw off the synergy, create the opportunity for them to take the Lord, and then Ling was caught out of place, and he got bursted down, and pretty much GG's after that.
Then again, you can see that from RRQ, this is their comfort playstyle. Whenever you see them very aggressive and the way that they are this controlling
Echo better than Blacklist? I mean,
at least forcing the opponent to
we'll
split
see,
together, that's
right?
when they rise. You can see that there's a lot of weakness.
We'll see how they play.
If they don't group up. And
Blacklist. I mean, you got Venus, one of the best roams in the world. I mean, you got Wise. Speaks for itself. I think it's a nasty combination. Ohem, one of the best marksmans, if not the best. What, Edward in the XP lane? I think... I don't know. I want to see it, man. I want to see. I feel like even with Echo, how Echo said, a lot of people overlook Echo because of how big Blacklist's fan base is. You can't count them out. And then Onyx Indonesia, man, they've been on the rise. We'll see. I think the top 3 teams are those 3 though: Blacklist, Echo, and Onyx. I don't think everybody that was riding on Falcon Esports, I don't think they're gonna make it all the way up there. I would see. The way I've been. I feel like RRQ HOSHI has a higher chance of getting up there than Falcon Esports does right now with the way that I've been seeing them kind of play. But I don't know. We'll see. Both RRQs are looking really good, bro. Really good.
That already he rotated onto the top and the bottom lane. Surely you can see this heat map, but the way that you have to understand this for all the viewers out there is that it's the order of one of his rotation is to the top first and then the bottom lane. So there's a little bit of aggression towards the bottom lane after they got the turtle.
Yeah, Albert was pretty nuts.
Turtle, right?
Man, it's Hayabusa's looking like Kyrie out there. Kyrie Haya. Nah, Kyrie Haya was even better though. Kyrie's Haya was. You see his opener with the Hayabusa for the first day? It's kind of crazy.
This is the kind of jungler that you want, especially as a marksman player.
It was a team hack they were going against.
I mean, I would not complain.
First turtle play, that man almost wiped the whole team with the Ouija shadow kill.
Sure.
What do you need? Yeah, but of course, you know, we're gonna go into the highlight very soon, and we're gonna have to see how exactly RRQ.
Yeah, I know. Blacklist defeated Echo on MPL Philippines. Man, y'all's MPL be lit, bro. Honestly, that's such a blessing. Like, y'all have such a good MPL.
So much damage that we can see coming up from Albert because he is able to get out of the fight and then into the
Yo,
fight.
Momo takes his time before dropping down. He makes sure he procs that shot since first.
The lane. Many moments in this game, it was a mistake for Rival to utilize the ultimate Datsun, but he didn't have a choice. Now, during the turtle teamfights, it's also that Albert is able to utilize the retribution just in time. For so many red 3 battles that we saw in this game, even through a purple buff in the late game, and Albert is winning almost all of it, except the first turtle. There's a reason why, even back in Singapore, especially the Twitch streamers, right? They always fanboys about Albert, the fastest fingers, the red on point all the time.
You guys asked, why didn't Rival try that 1v1? Yeah. Are you serious? Look at the HP, but
I am serious.
But again,
Yeah, these engagements are insane. Very fast-paced, high micro from both sides.
They're not shying away from fights. If they see an opportunity, they're gonna go for it. It's just that I kind of feel like TODAK, they just misjudged the amount of damage that they can take and then the amount of damage that they can dish out in the late game. And I kind of feel like that was the downfall.
Yeah. I can even say that R7 played this game really well. I can fairly remember his highlight up top. They was able to get a kill onto Chico guys, utilizing the ultimate.
Honestly, thought TODAK would have took that with their draft. I don't know what they're gonna pull out now. Maybe banning the Hilda out. I'm not sure, but I don't even think that's the answer. Honestly, I just think RRQ is a better team than them. I think TODAK is really good, and I think that was the best comp they could have pulled out, and it didn't work. I think the only way that they can beat them is if they make a misdraft. Because they had everything. They had everything they needed to win that game. And they fell short.
This time round, would they go in and reintroduce the chaos back in the land of Dawn later on?
Honestly, even from the casters, they were like, is this really how TODAK wanted to play? And is the draft the problem? I kind of feel like the draft is completely fine. I feel like everything was going okay. It's just that they kind of got to slow down, talk with Amox, the coach, talk with the analysts, talk with the entire management team, and like try to cool down. Because in the early stages of the game, it looks like they weren't panicking. But in the later stages of the game, it looks like they were a little bit panicking. So I kind of feel like this is the test. If you want to be a champion, you need to be able to take losses and bounce back up. Because if it transfers onto the third game, it's not going to be a good look for them.
Yeah, and the way that I see this is that RRQ, each member, they kind of finish each other's sentences. The way they're looking at their chemistry, that is what we need to see.
They could pick Masha. Oh yeah, Masha's a good counter for Hilda. Stops her from being able to use her skills.
We have to look for that
I actually do that a few times.
Yes,
I'm a fan of that.
I don't know why the fact that
Something you don't traditionally see, but it's direct counter. Fredrin for the Hayabusa. Is that what you're saying? It's a good counter. Fredrin's a great counter for the Hayabusa. Or like carry slip out the ban.
Do you have anything against Malaysia, dude? Nothing. Great. We want 5 games, right?
Yes.
We want 5 games.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go to 5 games, hopefully this time round. But this is going to be very, very hype. You know, I really want to see more things like what TODAK can do. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going into the host. We will be doing an interview.
What is
very
this?
soon. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over to the host.
All right, thank you so much. And here I am, Clara, with you.
Well, it felt so
and
funny.
Special people over me. Hello, everyone. Fire!
Mara's pretty lit too.
Of course, we have so famous girls over here. We have Luan.
That's not Mara. Holy cow, I thought that was Mara. It's not Mara.
That is that.
Is that the other one that you were talking about, Tice? Mocho? Mocho?
Luan from Indonesia.
I thought that was Mara for a second until it zoomed in.
We have the pro player, the girlfriend of Albert, Funi.
Hello guys.
Funi is here. And the next one we have.
First time watching Infor? No, we've been watching every match.
Hello dong Bang Pasel.
Almost every match. It's all on our YouTube.
Hello, Mia.
This is my first time being so hardcore dedicated into getting into an M series though, as I am been a caster the whole year for Mobile Legends in the North American side. So I'm very immersed in it now.
Matiin lampu.
Did you know Blacklist appeared in all major tournaments, grand finals like MSC, SEA Games, MPLI, ISF, M3 Worlds? People tend to underestimate them, but they always end up with grand finalists. Moki didn't make the caster cut, I found out. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Blacklist is nuts, man. You gotta give credit where it's due. I respect it. Respect the queen.
That's his style. We cannot do that.
I haven't got to see. I didn't get to catch Blacklist's group stage games, but I heard they had a hard time. Just saying.
Nominasi dari RRQ berhasil untuk dapetin dari best
M3, our team beat Blacklist, and then Blacklist came back around and beat us after Blacklist lost to MPO or Onyx Philippines. Knocked them down the lower bracket. They took out our team, BTK, and then they went up against
Dari grup stage jauh lebih rapi.
they went up against Onyx Philippines, and Onyx Philippines lost. Blacklist took M3.
Really RRQ doing the best in this knockout. Kalau Dimas ngeliat
Too bad for the Valley from North America. They got Mobazane checked. Yeah, Falcon beat them twice. Oh, it was Falcon? Okay.
Too strong.
What do you think about the Valley's performance?
Kuat banget.
Oh, man. The Valley has a lot of work to do. I don't want to count them out, but they do have a lot of work for them, and hopefully this past few days they sat down and they talked things through, and they go into it with a little bit stronger of a game plan in terms of draft. There's a lot of things I've seen with the issue of the draft, right? The Valley has a unique play style, and they like to play around the Faramis, the Eve. They love the carry pickups, and they love giving Shark Lolita. Chicken typically goes for picks like Thomas. I don't know. He doesn't go for a lot of mobile XP laners, I guess I should say. He goes for a lot of like in the lane XP laners that I've been seeing so far, and I want to see him go something with a little bit more abilities. I feel like that's where he has a hard time. I mean, even Takashi over there from RRQ Akira, when he was in XP lane against Chicken, he just out-rotated him. Chicken was running Lapu Lapu, he was running Benedetta, he was able to out-cut him, proxy his lanes, get to the neutral objectives, turn the 4v4 situations to a 5v4, and by the time Chicken would catch up, 2 or 3 members from the Valley would be dead, and the neutral objective would go to RRQ Akira. That's just one of the things I've seen. Hoon sometimes overextending a little bit. Maybe Chicken not calling out. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's why they're calling him the birthday boy. It's really his birthday. Day Albert. Happy birthday, dear Al. Come on, guys, you gotta sing. Albert. It only feels right, man, you know? But, Now, back to what we were saying. I think they need to work on a little bit of shot calling. I'm not sure if they were or not. I can't hear their comms, but there was a play in the beginning that kind of messed with me, and it still does. Hoon overextending over there on a Faramis, almost touching the tier 1 turret in the mid lane, and Benedetta cuts all the way from the XP lane and is able to kill him, and I'm wondering what Chicken did to kind of prevent that. Did he call it out? Did he let him know, Benny already cleared my lane, she's cutting to you? This is like the first minute of the game, and they got first blood for RRQ Akira. And from there, you just seen Benedetta just lead the way. So I think Shark, he relies a little bit too much on that Lolita. And I think they're easily readable by these coaches. I really do. I want to see them. I mean, it's a little late this year, and it is what it is. But next year, I want to see them focus a little bit more on like dynamic drafting, dynamic, like maybe honestly pulling off something like who Onic with these compositions that have good combo synergy, like maybe pulling in something like a Kadita and a Cho. I mean, even RRQ Akira doing it, like, or Todak, like something like compositions like where their ultimates sync, their skill sync. Maybe that'll be something they can do. Yeah, chemistry, synergy, and that's I think if they can start playing like that, I'll be a bigger fan of it. But I think right now they're having a hard time. Even with these Malaysian teams, they like to Team Hack and Todak are big fans of swapping the XP and the marksman in the beginning of the game. And the Valley's not used to seeing anybody from North America do that, so they don't even get the experience playing against other teams until these events happen. So like they're playing against NA teams, and NA teams do not play like that at all. They don't swap lanes, XP and gold. They don't put a Harith in the gold lane against Claude. Like we still be running Lapu jungle and Mardis jungle, and you don't even see Lapu jungle out here, you know? And I think that's the problem is Mobile Legends is a different game in North America. It is a different game. And I think that's the problem that they run into is they're masters of our game, but they are new. It's a different style when you hop overseas. Like it's totally different, bro. Totally different. You can't fault them too much. Some of this would be where a coach would come in handy. Coaches would definitely give them advice on, hey, stop focusing so much on NA and start implementing things that I've seen in Malaysia into the NA server and see if it works. See how like these trends work against your meta. You know what I'm saying? Like, heck, I might even start coaching teams again. I had a team recently hit me up, and I might have them start trying some Malaysian style rotations. You guys will come here and join North American tournaments. We'd love to have you, man. I actually am a tournament host. So I own, or not own, but I'm a host of the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy. We have an amazing staff, amazing casters there. And I do the production of it. I cast on it, play-by-play as well. And we have a lot of our teams competing in there. Heck, some of the team mates that you're talking about from BTK were in there. Zia plays in there. The gold laner from BTK in M3, third place. So, I mean, we're getting there, you know. But we need a coach to sit down, focus on the C server, watch every game, be up to date on what's going on overseas, implement it in North America for the Valley, have them get used to playing like that, so then when they go overseas, it's not a different game. It's a game they've been playing all year. They're comfortable with a Todak, a Malaysian team, switching lanes and putting the XP in the gold and gold in the XP. You know? It is great. Like they're comfortable going against multiple Kadita picks, Cho picks, Fanny picks, Ling picks like that. You don't see that often in our server, man. You really don't. American style lacks meta, so that's a big factor. I mean, we honestly too, like you got to think like you guys have MPL and you've had MPL. You remember like MPL season, what was it, 10 that just passed, right, for the Philippines? What season was it for you guys out there? We just started. Like this is the first year that we've actually had events, and we don't even have an MPL, bro. We had NACT, which is about a month, 2 months out of the year. So imagine we've had 2 NACTs, so we can count that as 2 seasons. Fall season and summer season. Y'all have had 10. How long are your seasons for MPL? Like how many months?
double star racing points, double production points, double EXP, and double BP for 5 matches. We're not stopping there.
Well, free access to all heroes and loads of epic skins will also be available that very day.
What's up, Jericho? How you doing? Sneaking up on us. Appreciate you being here. Basic is just a 6-man in the Philippines. He's moving, having fun. Jakarta is not focusing on the tournament. People keep saying that. Is that true? You saying like he's partying out there instead of like playing?
That'd be great. I could really use that for
Think he gave up already?
right now. But so far with the performance that we've
Hope
been
not.
seeing from RRQ, they continue to dominate. So they have to come up with a absolutely brand new plan.
It's not the
because
time
it
to
feels
play
like
games,
every
man. It's the
decision
time
they've made
to
so
buckle
far
up.
has either been anticipated or
It's time to
adjusted
buckle up
really
and
well
take
by
a championship.
RRQ HOSHI.
Yeah,
It's about the
absolutely,
grit.
but at the same time, RRQ
It's about the
team
hunger.
really prepared, right? They have been
And you're gonna
playing
see
both game in
who has
row,
the
and that's
strongest
provided
drive out of all
so
these
much
teams
value.
competing.
We're giving a lot of highlights to Albert, but at the same time, look at the entire team, the support system behind this player, right? Every single lane was winning in the last game. The quality of
Crazy game, Team Hack and Echo.
on the Grok, zoning away the opposition laner was
Team Hack and
absolutely
Echo.
insane to see that. So we're really
Wait,
keep
Team
high
Hack and
hopes that
Echo?
we'll
No,
catch
no, no.
up.
You mean
Needed to find the assassination to shine. I think the score KDA
that would be a
at one
crazy
point was
game. I think you're thinking of
9-1
Onik.
something.
Onik
That
and
is
Team Echo
absolutely
played,
absurd
right?
on this stage.
I mean, personally, I feel like that.
Yeah,
Halo
Onik and
was
Echo.
just to
No,
deny
Onik
the pick
and
toward
Hack just
Todak.
played.
Again, creating Halbert, signaling
Yesterday.
Halbert wants an assassin, and
Now you got me
Todak
tripping up. I'm
assassin,
pretty sure. No,
it's a
hopefully I'm
tough
not giving out
matchup.
false
That's
information.
why RQ picked it up, picked the Hilda for themselves, and Albert can be free with the on an assassin.
Now I gotta check.
I'm gonna be so upset if I see Albert get his hands on a Kai because we've seen him just dominate with the assassins so far. Just give him the link. Just the last one. That's the last one. Or the Lancelot. That's the only one we haven't seen just yet. Let's jump into the drafting phase.
Oh, it
Find
was
out what the
Echo.
plan
Why did I
is
think
for
it was
Todak
Onik? Wait, who did?
Bounce back and maybe take a
Let me
game
pull out my thing
off
real quick.
RRQ
Why did I think
or
Onik went
this
against
could
them?
be just the end of their upper bracket run as we jump into the drafting phase.
Let's see, still same size here. Todak will have the blue side.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
RRQ
Oh,
still
it was Onik and
be
Falcon.
In the red side.
Oh,
Todak
that's right. That's
will
right. That's right.
offer
That's right. That's
towards
right.
Joy and Fanny, same
That's right,
as
that's
game
right.
2, and RRQ responds with the same bands here. Kaja and Juan.
Gotta see
Juan.
Carl
Last time
Teasy
around,
and Kyrie.
Todak
And now they get to
and
go against each
Albert.
other, man. That's a
Yes,
a
they're
beautiful
gonna do the same thing
bracket.
here. The same drill, right? We have Carry, we have Blue not being taken out, Carry still on the table. You still have Eve being available at this point, right? Really, really strong.
No,
Early
Carry,
characters.
Carry, Dave.
RRQ
Carry,
on
Dave.
Eve early game.
Carry's
In the lane,
available.
Absolutely destroyed, absolutely crushed it.
Carry is available.
That's given so much value to Todak in the past game.
Watch. Hang on, let me try and predict this. No, Trex isn't casting today. I think he's maybe the day off. He'll be back tomorrow, or he'll be. I think he'll be at the end.
Yeah, we will have to wait and see. I'm expecting to see the carry.
Crazy how big this is for a mobile game. Yeah, it's amazing, man. Honestly, I'm so glad I found it. Honestly, I love it. They gotta ban carry.
There has been a good amount of time between game 2 and game 3.
Hilda.
We'll talk about it. Hilda gets
They're picking up
banned
carry.
out. That's I'm not sure if this is an adaptation or they're like, all right.
They're picking up carry.
throw you a bone here,
They don't
Todak."
pick up carry. They're tripping.
Trying to open up heroes here perhaps, but again, like game 1,
Carry.
game 2, Hilda was a deny pick, but Carry will definitely be picked up by
Yuzong,
the side of the Malaysians.
Eve.
Now RQ, they should have read the scenario. They should have
Yuzong
had
and
a
Eve.
response.
Now, quite a bit of character actually do well against Carry in lane. We know Juan being taken out. There's still
It'd be
characters
Zong,
like Arathel that can actually
Eve.
do pretty well. Leslie, extremely, because Leslie pull Carry from far. But Leslie is not a prior character, so that can be something RRQ will take out much later. In the early stages, still gonna.
Dude, I am right on the freaking money!
The most popular pick in this best of
Let's
5
go!
Absolutely, Yutong has been picked up whenever they can, whether
They're gonna
it's
pick
today
Cho.
or even the group stages. Again, when you don't have glue, most people either.
Let me
fall
look at
onto
this real
Lapu
quick.
Lapu, or at the very least the Yutong. But so far, Carry just continues.
Maybe
to
Cho.
dominate
Yeah, I think
overall
Cho.
meta.
I don't
Yutong used
know.
to be that hero that dives into the back line, threatens your huge AOE, your mages, and even the marksmiths, but Winds of Nature have really shaken things up.
I boosted. Why didn't I think Haya? That was a good pick there.
From Todak. Rival will play the Hayabusa
Ooh,
just like game
Lapu,
1, but
okay.
as you said earlier, Lapu is also popular here at M4 with a high win rate as well, 61%.
Oh yeah! Let's go! Let's go! This is about to be really good.
Goes in line of dogs, so all 3 games is Assassin versus Assassin.
Lapu Lapu versus YZ.
Last game, right now it's swapped.
Yeah.
But
YZ would be
being played by
interesting
Albert,
versus Lapu.
I was expecting, well, if this is the best of 7, we might see some Hanzo. It's gonna be a assassin
That's your favorite
showdown.
hero. Hanzo's your favorite hero.
Oh boy, I could see the look in Assassin Dave's eyes. He was already getting the headset ready. He was like, all right, it's time to strap it on for this game. If it does come to it, I hope Hanzo does eventually show
Dude, I don't know now. The Lapu kind of threw me off, so I don't know what they're going to pick for a roam.
Angela is already getting banned out. They don't want to
Grok? I was thinking Grok might have slid.
more than he is right now.
I mean,
Probably to the side of RRQ Hoshi.
Here, realizing that Vin also plays a mean Angela and RRQ in response will
Kadita, I
also
like that.
limit the mid laners here.
Kadita's smart.
And as well as Kadita banned out, saying, what are your options left? Farsa and Xavier. Perhaps Lilia.
Yeah, the thing is, Lilia is probably the best choice.
Lilia's
right now,
good.
Farsa will get absolutely obliterated by
Yeah.
Ling and Ujong, right? Those characters just dive way too hard and way too easily. Sometimes you can also
Say
consider
Lilia.
Aerith in the mid lane with Vengeance. We've seen that in the scrims, where you can actually survive for a long period amount of time.
Lunox.
Especially with
It's not
Vengeance,
counting in
you can
Lunox
dash
in
into
here.
the
Lunox would be good
the
here.
marksman can trade, because if you activate the Vengeance, the marksman, they do auto attack. That might just be
Angela? Nah, I don't think they'll pick Angela.
We've seen a couple of times in the group stages where that actually has made effect, but looking at what Amox has said, he wants to show that TODAK is still at that
What,
high
Beatrix?
level and already pushed back into a corner. Now is a really good time to show that.
I don't know. I think
Almost out. This might be Beatrix.
Can't
Oh,
really
could
work
be
here
Brody.
for RRQ. Again, they need someone in the back line. Self-sustain, outrageous carry, good clear ways, and can withstand the pressure from Lapu Lapu. Does that work?
Or maybe they are going to go with the last game, just not going to pick a marksman at all. Even though they already have 2
Harith.
carries that needs a lot of farm. For example, Albert on the lane is going to be needing farm, right? EXP lane,
Wait, Claude's still in. Claude's still in.
Situation in the early game.
No,
And
Claude's still in.
On the Eve, going to be needing a lot
They're gonna
of
pick
protection.
Claude.
So at this point, it's like if you get another
It's gonna be Claude.
not so mobile marksman, it's going to be needing
Hear
a
it
lot
though?
of problems.
I thought about that.
And
Nah,
at
I
the
think it's
same
gonna be
time,
Claude.
when we look at the draft, the crowd is going wild for RRQ.
We got a Viking clap being started by RRQ. Appreciate the support and the love. But now, with Kufra already locked in, we are seeing some signature.
Cho, it's gonna be
picks
Cho.
from
It's gonna be Cho.
everybody here at TODAK. They need some answers right now.
No,
What
actually,
support are they
wait, is
looking for?
Kaja still in?
Cho, something a little
No,
bit
Kaja was banned.
dodge around the
I think it'll be
CC while
Cho.
Still finding those picks. But for all we know, even a Franco
Ruby.
could be a difference maker. A Ruby as well. There's so many options.
Okay, yeah, it will
Grok.
not be Ruby. It will not be
Okay.
the Farsa as well, Chao as well. It's gonna be Lilia and as well.
Lilia
as
wasn't
Grok.
bad.
Now, the way I see it, very fast clearing here. Lilia,
Grok's-
fast clear, aided by Grok. It's gonna be a fast rotation coming from the TODAK side. And to add to that, they have the Hayabusa that is just so mobile. Can they
you think, Beatrix?
take advantage of that?
I like the draft coming up from TODAK is returning to the previous season, right? Basically, really strong mid lane. The Lilia
It's gonna be
Grok
Bia,
using the
Brody.
stable
I
of
think so,
early
too. I
game
think Bia first,
domination
though.
and expect a lot
I don't
of
think it'll be
early
Irt,
game
though.
raid. Because this two only needs one
Yeah, it's
skill
Bia.
to shove the entire lane, no matter what stage of the game is. They can shove the lane and go to your jungle, knowing that Link's early game is really weak.
Actually, let me just
on
do this.
top of that, win on the Kufra is not going to be that tanky at all in the early game as well. Yeah, you might have a knockup. Yes, you might. have
Popel
a
could be
bounce
good.
ball, but either way, it's going to be kind of squishy, right? You have a carry.
I only seen
that is
Popel played
strength
once
tank. At the same time,
so
we
far.
have such strong early game, the Grok and Lilia.
Absolutely. And I
I feel like Popel's just not picked as much.
Boy, I personally think that when we're looking at the comps, there's so much all-ins that need to happen from both sides. Like the Kufra forces your opponents to all-in you, and if Kufra goes in, everybody has to jump in at the same time. There's no
This would be a good
backing
one.
out. It is all
R7.
the only people
Man, it's
who
nuts
can
on the
advance
Yuzong,
the
and they keep
quote-unquote
letting him pick
retreat
these
from the battle
picks.
is Melissa and the
Yuzong
Assassins.
works, his
Those are
Grok's
the only
nasty.
three.
So
Oh, you think it's gonna be
we'll
reverse
see
sweep?
here,
I mean,
ladies
if
and
any
gentlemen.
region can do it, Malaysia's pretty good at having their backs against the wall and then even it up to 2-2. Team Hawk did it. Shoot, I almost took out Echo. Third game though, Echo dominated.
Battle will begin as TODAK fight to stay in the upper brackets.
Let's get it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Match point once again for RRQ. Now, pathing. Albert will start in the purple buff. but Rival will start in the orange buff. Now, the rotation, they will meet top side.
Look at Grok actually starting off, checking his own jungle a little bit, right? Not really going to the mid lane.
Yo, why don't they pick? Why didn't they pick?
R7 again, asserting dominance.
Oh, never mind. I guess it wouldn't really work. Franco's not used as much as I thought he would have been used.
Open up the map just a little bit better. And Wen and Yomsky just in the mid lane.
Franco would be a really good jungle or tank.
Very, very nice.
Really good
nice,
tank.
Peaceful early game. By the way, this game very differently from previous matches. Previous matches we've seen, both teams like to play really aggressive, full dive calm. But this game, even though we have Ling the Kufa, the drone coming on from RRQ, but
it's not a full dive comp, but it is Grok Rome, so he can take those turret damage. He can take the turret damage, and Hayabusa can go in and get the kill as well, and then use a shadow kill on top of that. They got a good dive composition. Both of them do, honestly. RRQ has Kufra wind up in the bush, get the Timeless Rage onto the turret, set Lingo and Tips of Blades. GG's. A lot of mobility for the side of RRQ. More mobility on their side, honestly, than TODAK.
But I guess Ling will not come into bot side just yet.
Who wins one-on-one, Lapu or Yuzong?
They're expecting a play to actually happen with 6 seconds left for the turtle to come back up. Jiku gonna be just stuck in lane. Skylar, he doesn't want to do anything too rash. They haven't seen Grok, and they spotted him out. They see the Haya, they see everybody as bottom lane already getting engaged upon. Not sure what's going on there, but first blood already achieved as Momo, Bravest Warrior, trying to secure R7, who hasn't even used the Black Dragon form, and Clay drops down the real war manipulation, trying to get on top of Momo.
No! My goodness!
Hold it on.
RRQ!
Coming off from RRQ.
What a trade, what an exchange, and now it seems like Albert, with that space created bot side, he is now going to commit on towards the first turtle. Youngsuke and Moon trying to deny, trying to give information.
Alright, Boost a little late.
And wait, the turtle has been resetted.
Oh! Clutch!
His flicker to land the stun. R7 gets to walk away for free.
Amazing steal, precision from Rival was just so on point. And now, 3 minutes item checks. What's going on there, Dave?
Now, more than the item call, I want to talk about the early game rotation there, right? You see the E rotate to the bottom side, and you see both support staying in mid, getting level 4, and that's standard practice. But before that, look at the top side.
Oh no! He finds 3 real open manipulation comes down. Bean finally dies.
Yo, they are clashing it out.
Gets a jump on the Chico free, but with nothing left.
Oh my God! 5-1.
For that kill, but no, it's Albert's day today. You stay in lane.
Oh,
Yeah, I was a fan of RQ's draft more.
Albert is just nasty.
On this one, the
Again,
Yuzong, the Eve's
timing
pretty
from
much
RRQ.
sealed deal
Just
already.
set it up. It was looking good for TODAK.
You hear them? Listen to the crowd.
Now it seems like Rival trying to catch one play.
They're jumping in. Clay's already
Ooh,
dead, but
Momo,
here comes
okay.
Being able to hold on. The Bravest Warrior is out, but Momo can't really get too far ahead of himself. As the lane, they did a lane swap. Yuzong is now still on the bot side, but he's up against a carry. Does he expect this? Yes, he sees him coming. The kill is probably not going to go through, but R7 is going for a full
he got him.
And now, with a shot residue.
R7 is a GOAT! I see why he's a top XP laner.
By himself, and now Moon is caught out of position. Yumski finds the kill to get the trade, but Moon with his ultra black shield still has enough rival.
He wasn't able to hit him with the quad shadow.
They back off.
A bold move, a bold rotation, but outside, take a look at this.
Bravest Warrior once again. The bouncing balls are
Momo! Momo's a nasty XP laner as well.
My God, they are not backing down.
Momo, remember Momo's nasty Yuzong?
2v1 and catches Skylar. What the heck is he on?
He had a backdoor play. I remember that.
They are still ahead slightly. What do you think, Dave?
I mean, looking at this game, there are too many highlights, right? That it will have a support.
Bro, there's every freaking engagement is a dang highlight.
But at the same time, the EX feeling, like you said, they just popped off on both sides. R7 as well as Momo is absolutely destroying this game. But they comes in. Elber.
He's trying.
An eye for an eye, a turtle for a turtle.
Here we go. Shadow kill has been used, but Rival cannot get out. The bouncing ball right on top of him, RRQ continue to get kills.
That's...
He's in trouble here. R7 is gonna petrify.
Oh no, he didn't! Come on, R7, that's not even fair!
Goodness, RRQ and both Todak, they are expanding.
Bro, he is hyping the crowd up. Look at them.
Take a look at RRQ trying to
I love
grab
it.
the inner turret top
I love it.
side. RRQ, they were ahead 1,000 gold 2 minutes ago, and look at where they are now. Almost 4,000. And Todak, what can they do?
I mean, Todak at this point, they gotta find a silent pick, right? Eujone's gonna be harder to kill, but on the other side, RRQ is always ganging up, growing up 3-4 people together. Skylar has a lot of protection always. Now look at again, top side.
Oh, there it goes.
They find it.
You see that synchronized move? That's what teams in North America need to learn how to do.
There's just too much that RRQ is doing correct with 4K lead.
Take the turret damage, get the kill.
Look for the engage. Oh, Luna was getting hit by the black shoes, but it doesn't matter. They jump on in, but R7 with his flank in the background forces Chico guys to get on out of there. Finn with a great setup, but it doesn't matter as they don't capitalize on any kills. But RRQ still.
Seen the Evo C emote? Yeah,
this is
I've seen it too.
Crucial kill though.
That was an R7 who did it though.
Gets taken down finally, and now with this momentum,
Was it?
Todak might be able to grab a couple of turrets, especially bot side. Now Todak have equalized here slightly, finding compensation with the last turtle that is about to spawn. I feel like they might be able to have the space. That's Tito. RRQ will not let this last.
No, honestly, RRQ has a better draft than they do.
Farm, right? As long as this guy gets really farmed, get a win of nature, doesn't die from outburst engage in one shot.
They let the carry walk to disrupt the way they drafted.
Was yesterday, and now carry's being taken out for the
They let the carry walk so they could pick up the Yuzong and the Eve. That's why.
Finally got taken out. It's showing its important significance in the current meta. It just have to go with a really good engage like Grok. The wombo combo was a carry's damage, but this skill have to take a little bit longer. Is Win gonna give carry the room to do that? Right? We've seen how this guy engages. When he finds the opportunity, he not only engage on one person, he engage on an entire team.
I mean, that's crazy. Again, RRQ, they are now taking advantage. Even trying to poke out and zone the Todak members away as the last turtle will fall to the hands of RRQ. And Todak trying to grab what they can top side. They try to push and again poke the turrets. Tier 1. Will they force a fight here from RRQ?
Bro, RRQ's going for an early finish.
A good setup, but it seems like they have.
They've got a good zoners on the map right now. Really good lead.
Yeah, but the purple buff once again rival.
Gatiz was laughing at him every time. And the YouTube channel almost 300,000 members. Sheesh.
He finds the wild charges. He flickers in forward. Momo as well. Engaging fights two. Now with a second.
Todak turning it around. 2 members down. Nice.
Could not protect his teammates in time. Just a millisecond off.
The instincts, the concealed play.
Yeah, the prowl,
the
hunger,
so on
thirst for blood.
And Todak.
Oh, then yeah, you better get out of there.
They're just so proactive, trying to look for pick loss. Let's see though, with 5v4, 5v3, can they take the mid side?
Let's take a look. Win has the most assists in the M series with 490 assists. Oh my goodness, the next with 380. Now you know who's the first.
Momo versus R7. That's something I'll pay to see.
Makes sense, but now the battle is begun. Chico guys already getting chunked out by Renner. He's gonna get chased by R7 in the middle of the real world manipulation. Rival is trying his best with the OP shadow kill, but it's too late. The damage has
the real world manipulation going down.
But RRQ find a beautiful fight by the purple buff.
And it was a slight over commitment move.
Yeah, they're tripping. They had a slight advantage when they took that last class, but that evened it back out and made it useless. They shouldn't have pushed out so much. They tried to stop Albert from getting his blue buff.
Moon went down, and that is more than enough for RRQ to establish a better setup for this next Lord, the first Lord.
Just to play the devil's advocate here, even though when you're behind, we've seen when a team is behind like 5,000 gold, if they're able to find those decisive engages, they can always turn it around, especially with number advantage. You saw the Grok with the concealed mass play on the bottom side of wall charge. I feel like what Todak need to do right now is find more of those plays, catch Clay and Scholar. That might be the open window for them to have a comeback, have a chance in this game. But at the same time, again, it comes down to which tank finds a more decisive engages. Is Wen gonna give them the chance? We shall find out in this lore fight.
Well, let's see. As they set themselves up this time, RRQ is going to back off as they focus on pushing out those waves, making sure that TODAK reveal themselves before they commit to anything else.
Yeah, I mean, both roamers, you're right, Assassin Dave. Both roamers has a similar jobs here. Trying to find the right engage, trying to find the right target as well, and that's not easy. Well, positioning-wise, RRQ, Clay, and Skylar, they need
TODAK trying to
be
take one. They don't want to get swept.
right in the back,
They can
right?
probably get a reverse sweep. This reminds me of
Vision
Echo
whatnot.
versus
Let's see here, this setup.
Team Hack.
TODAK, they're ready for a plan.
That's exactly how it kind of was.
I mean, just look at the movement from RRQ. They're just going from bush to bush, slowly
Yeah.
wrapping around. They're realizing that TODAK may be on the top side of the map. And notice, even TODAK members, right? Those
See
who
Haya?
don't want to waste too much time. Momo has to do that
Splitting on the
out of
top.
wave, and
They're
now
gonna take that
it's
tier
about to
2.
begin. This is the moment that they've been waiting for here. Yuzong winning
Haya's not gonna make-
from
oh,
the
yeah, you
bottom
will.
side of the map, but RRQ is going to slowly chip this away. Can they find the angle? Finn,
They
he
got
sees
it.
the Hayabusa. He's not going to be able to get in the
Albert
middle
got
of
it.
this, and that means RRQ secure the Lord without any contestation at all.
And Albert
Great
got,
lead for
wow, he got all the way to the top
So
side in
that
time too.
a little bit late to the party there.
Good
A
eye on the
little
map.
bit, again, hesitating to just face check to find vision, and that I feel like that's a roamer's fault. But item check, what's going on there?
They're missing the ferocity they had before with the Grok engages, right? With the mask play. I feel like they need to do that more decisively. Here we go, the mask.
Oh no, the Black Shoes is
Oh,
already
no.
popped. Moon is running in the middle of the fight to try and support Yumski. And yes, it works out.
we go.
Momo buys
Nasty.
the space that they were looking for. And that's the pickoff that they were looking for. Real nice, especially when you're from behind.
I mean, you gotta trust the carry damage at this point. That's why the mask play with Grok is so important, and that's why also Kaja Chow works so well with carry. Because you grab somebody, you initiate on somebody, that person is gone. Right? With Grok the same way, you just have to play decisive with your ultimate. And you've seen that twice now from TODAK. Can they pull it off again? Here comes a lower defense. We're waiting for the mask, I guess, from Yusuke.
I mean, especially Carey just picked up his
They weren't able to do
defense.
anything with that Lord. They didn't have
Damage
lane
gonna be
synced.
nasty, especially on towards R7 and Vin. The tank units from RRQ will just be melted down by Chiku, guys. Combined with, like you said, with the wild charge, with the, 1.5 stun, that's just nasty, and it's gonna be a secure kill. But bot side, Albert poking her around towards Momo, not finding the right ultimate, not finding the right skills perhaps.
I remember when Ling used to build a Demon Hunter sword. He doesn't go Demon Hunter no more. It's just Berserkers, right? Berserkers and what was the other item he got? Is that Windtalker?
Oh, here we go.
Let's see.
Oh, the conceal play on SI. Yusuke spots them out, and now he's trying to get on out of there. No power of nature. He's
Oh, they
locked
messed
in
up. Why,
for
Yumski?
death.
Why would you beat it? Look at
RRQ
Siku. Oh
take
God,
away
he's
the
lucky they didn't go that way.
spearhead of TODAK.
He was in a no man's land and punished immediately.
Oh, Albert's about to run into him. Oh my God, Albert's about to kill him.
Albert spots Siku.
How did he know?
He uses ult pretty early on, but you guys in trouble. Has
Oh
to
my
figure out
God.
out of there. before
How did he know he was in there?
Gets him R7 looking to cut him off at the end.
Siku's tripping, bro.
Petrified
Tripping.
and dead. RRQ continue to put wounds. Moon is trying his best to trade against R7, but really doesn't matter. Sides.
Oh, come on, Skylar, you gotta hit them. Oh!
Skylar as well. Momo
There you go.
now in trouble. Jumping in for the
Is this
system.
game?
Brother has to
Shadow
go
kill.
in.
Luigi Shadow kill. Getting Skylar. Gonna take him down. The group up. He's gonna stack the damage.
Does not connect.
Wow. You see how RQ grouped up on that Luigi Shadow kill? Oh, that's game.
Has to pay.
Rival, now you see him, now you don't. And it seems like Albert with this episode.
Oh! Oh!
Be able to catch him just yet.
Dude, the Raiders' apathy. And you almost seen Albert finish off with that kill.
Jumping on the gas, and just one by one, TODAK gets demolished.
Man.
Decisive party always eat the food, right? You have to go there and get in line early, and that's what Win did. The mass play coming off from RRQ was beautiful. At this point, Skylar is online as well. The SMG damage with the items is absolutely insane. You saw how fast Grok just disappeared from the map. Now the Lord being taken down for RRQ. This is their game to lose at this point.
The end is nigh here, boys and girls. The end is nigh. With a 6.7k lead for RRQ, looking to continue to dominate even the items. It is starting to be very clear.
Yeah, Berserker's
that
Windtalker.
RRQ is in the driver's seat.
Well, with
Lucas
Haas
Windtalker,
Claws on a Beatrice,
is that
so
Endless
extra
and
lifesteal
Prolific?
for Skylar. We'd want that. But take a look at carry. I mean, main core items and perhaps last defense immortal. If they are able to defend this one, which I'm quite sure they are still able to, realizing that they have the Lilia and carry, RRQ, they need to think and just pick their battles.
I don't know. Look at all those dives coming out from Albert. Coming from R7. The synchronization on this two is insane.
Right? Oh man, I don't know. Today is a special day. Is it a blood moon? No, it's just Albert's birthday. And now RRQ are in tip-top form with the Luminous Lord walking down on that top side. TODAK have very little opportunities.
Probably despair.
The defense needs to come through. Sacrifice, cut your losses wherever.
The last item over there for Albert.
Hold on for dear life. Albert already at half HP. The Luminous Lord is on top of it. Chico guys has to clear it up. And Albert
yeah, there
himself
was a
is
split
able
of
to find a
despair.
kill on towards Rival in the 1v1. And now, even the mid inhibitor is already gonna fall on through Yumski with the Nature's Barrier, trying to slow this down as much as he can, but it's not looking good. Another inhibitor will fall. Skylar having no issues with these objectives as Albert and Vin looking for opportunities.
Oh, can they close it out?
Once again, R7 looking for the engages, but doesn't find anybody just yet with no wave.
You got Seiko in there still with carry.
Oh my God, tries to put her in, and now the real one manipulation comes on. Outblack trying to form to jump in towards the back line as Skylar getting attacked by Momo in the middle of all four. His immortality is broken, and now the spirit of TODAK.
They gotta push off though. Carry about to eat them alive if they stay in that engagement. They need another Lord. It's not over yet. It's not over. There's a lot of insurance right now for RRQ though. They're holding on to their 2-2 turrets.
They have managed to take down all 3 base turrets.
I mean, even though this is a late game carry, but Eve counters wherever sure-handed marksman like that. You saw in the last team fight, Eve popped the real world manipulation, and carry wasn't able to be effective at all. And here we go though.
They already fired 1. The real world manipulation is good, but wait, the backline under attack. Skylar still alive in the winter truncheon to protect lane. Instantly.
Oh!
Moon also dies as well.
Moon, now you see him.
Dude, that's huge.
RRQ now with a man
15 seconds until Lord.
Because in 10 seconds,
That's
the next
huge.
Lord will be up. But seeing how naked TODAK bases, are they intrigued and go for the end? It seems like the discipline route is the way to go.
They're gonna get the Lord. They have Beatrix, still 10 seconds on Hayabusa, and I think Skylar and Albert's gonna melt this Lord in seconds. Look at that HP just disappearing.
That might be it.
It's not even a Lord, that feels like a turtle.
Yeah, it does.
That might be
they
it.
just have so much damage. They're so far ahead. And TODAK, I mean, yes, they've got their core items at this point, now building into situationals, but RRQ is making a statement here.
Yeah, they are, and with 10,000 gold lead, a naked base, they are looking to end and secure.
Sync the lanes. They just got a link. Albert's already syncing on the bottom side. I think Yuzong's gonna do it for the top.
Here we go.
Oh! Oh!
And he wants more.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh! Yo!
But Yumski is looking to take him out. The rest of the team look to combine together and group up. And Yumski,
Why are they doing him like this?
As the defense is going down on the bottom side, do they notice this? RRQ just back on off.
My goodness, the distraction from Rival.
They can't find him. Wow, cat and mouse.
Be able to mount to anything, and it's just another reset.
Wow.
Beautiful job from TODAK over there. The distraction again. This decisive
Y'all said
play
TODAK's the
wins
one that
the game,
trolls.
right?
Look like
Skylar
RRQ's the
coming
one that
in
be
with the
trolling.
fast play, finding the kill, almost the kill onto Albert, but the mechanic is there, right? Albert's able to get away safely with 1 HP and spamming some recall as well just for the style points. What a game, what a series so far. Still over 10,000 goal lead to favor of Team RRQ.
He almost pieced up
They either
Albert.
have to wait for the next one to play safe, or they can sink the
Oh,
wave
did you see
and
that could
try
still
for
play
their
through the blue
chances.
buff?
Let's take a look at this fight right here.
Wait, did he spot him out
Yumski.
earlier? Yumski's now in trouble, forcing the flicker on out. The initiator, the spearhead.
R7's in trouble. Yeah, R7's dead.
In the middle of that fight, but Rival is trying to get his best.
Dead.
He's using the OK shadow kill, takes him out. Vin getting on top of Chiku, guys. It's a real wall manipulation already down the back line as Momo with the Bravest Warrior cannot clean it up. Moon still alive, gets locked by Vin, and Rival has to do something, but with no purple buff,
Dead.
there's only so much that can be done. Chiku, guys,
game.
completely out of that fight because of R7.
Luckily, they have Luigi Shadow Kill from Rival, and they still have their marksman and to possibly not lose this one.
Wait and see.
Oh, all right, that's game.
Oh, the winds of nature keeping him alive.
It's game.
That is
Let's go, RQ! 3-0 sweep! And that is Malaysia. Both teams in the lower bracket.
well played.
The Kings of Kings protected their
That was good. It was a good game. It was a good series. 3 wins in a row, man. Godly.
Again, Todak to the lower.
Dang, it's packed. They even got people outside.
A clean sweep. Ladies and gentlemen, bring out your brooms because it's a 3-0 victory for the Kings of Kings.
3-0 victory. Insane. And thank you, everybody watching. M4 bringing us to 2,294,423.
Golly.
A record slowly being over.
Okay, guys, that is going to be the complete series between two amazing teams. Todak from Malaysia up against RRQ Hoshi, team over there from Indonesia. We're able to see RRQ Hoshi dominate with a 3-0 fashion, but there were some beautiful games indeed, and definitely one of the most hyped ones I've seen so far for M4. Everybody on YouTube, I appreciate you guys tuning in. That is going to close out this one. We will be watching the next game, which will be Blacklist versus RQ Akira from Brazil. Just up in the morning time. It's a little late our time. So I appreciate you guys over there on YouTube. It's going to close out the video. Thank you so much. Definitely tune in morning time as we will be breaking that match down the same way we did this and watching out all of those series. As always, appreciate y'all. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace and love, baby. See ya.
Really?
Everybody on YouTube.
Every time when